It's Wednesday. It's MARKPIRES.
I was walking
and it's real talk.
Today, looking for another way
to ease my mind and
help
my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 647 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it, just like we do every day. So head to YouTube, head to DLive, subscribe, ding the bell, and let's get into this party. Every night, unscripted fun. We do 2 to 6 hours. Mostly it's been about 4.5. We've been doing about 4.5 hours every day. George Rousseau, not that it's a competition, George, but you're the winner. You are the winner of all winners. We're calling you the Rousseau. This is the Rousseau show, okay? Kyle's in the house, Reiki and Sparky. Love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to get into it. I watched a little of this debate tonight. Did you guys see this? Oh, my goodness. I didn't realize. I mean, I did. I've seen Mike Pence speak before. That dude is smooth. Oh, my goodness. Did it seem like Kamala Harris was going to, her head was going to explode, is what it seemed like to me. I was like watching. I'm thinking, holy cow, every time she's trying to hit these fake news lies and throw it in Pence's face, he was just like, smack back. Holy cow, that was probably the best debate I've ever seen. Just because Mike Pence is brilliant. I didn't realize how smart the guy was. It was just like unreal to see that. Fisherman's daughter, you're here with us from the top. I'm loving it. Let's see. Yeah, not sure. Debate? Guys, right now I'm uploading episode 29. We did it yesterday and I had that, that scene in there. It's still in there, but I did something kind of slick. I took the of the word out, you know what I mean? So you just hear like a half of the word, you know what I mean? So it's like a censoring, but without censoring, because we still need to see this thing. So let's put this in here. Trump 29, take 2. And I have a feeling we're going to do more with it. Like tomorrow when I actually drop it, I'm going to add some more because I think there's a couple more clips that need to go in. There's only 2 clips. But it's a lot of Trump stuff. I came up with a whole new bit on Trump, guys, about him beating coronavirus. Wait till you see it. It's in this. It's crazy. I'm thinking about it. I got to shoot it somehow. I got to shoot a movie of this. Like this thing you're going to hear me say that Trump says. Got to make a movie of it. It's going to be brilliant. I just want to say how awesome it is. I came and just started up and I see that we're at 2.08K subs. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You're spreading the word. Every single day, we're reaching new people. And what's the motto of the Real Talk show? That's right. Affect a positive change one person at a time, my friends. We don't have to be greedy. Just have to tell people we know. Join us. Let's build some light. Let's laugh. Let's play some music. And let's inspire ourselves to be the greatest version of ourselves. So without further ado, the woohoo from Something to Live For. Give it to me, Zabrowski. I need it, buddy. We need it. Woohoo! Yes! The woohoo! There is nothing better in this world than a woohoo. I'll tell you, as a musician, if I was in the room and I played and one person went, woohoo! I'm like up here, guys. It is an amazing feeling when someone supports you. And when you get a woohoo from someone, it is amazing. And I used to laugh when people would say, oh, I went to see Fish last night. Best show I've ever seen, man. I was like, oh, really? How many people were there? 40,000? I'm like, if they had a bad show, worst musicians on the planet. One person could scream out, and I'm in this room by myself putting on a show. But like when one person screams out with a woohoo, it could be life-changing in that moment for you. The energy you receive from that woohoo. Arizona Ravens in here. I'm loving it. Johanna, good to see you from the top. I got your note a little while ago. Johanna said, I'm waiting for the notification. When are you going live? I'm here. Not sure in the house. I'm very sure. I know you're not very sure right now, not sure, but you should be sure. I mean, really, if you think about it, if I wasn't sure, I wouldn't have married Melania, okay? If I wasn't sure, I would have gotten the porcelain toilet, okay? I got gold toilet all the way, really. Oh, I got to open Dropbox up here, or else it's not going to upload. Give me 1 second here. All right, it's uploading, but slow. Lance, how are you, buddy? So what I thought I'd do is we're going to start off with a couple songs while we wait for this thing to upload, all right? I'm on a kick of playing you guys my original music. Hope you don't mind. I mean, I've written so many songs. And if you can, I see 16 already on here on YouTube. I love you all. Smash that like. The more of you that smash that like, the better that the chances that the algorithm from YouTube will actually do something. These people have shadow banned me for 600 plus days, people. Okay, look, they don't want the show out there. I'll tell you why. Because we're building energy. That's what I'm talking about. Hammer and Jameson, dropping the hammer and ripping the lid off the fake news. We're getting into Hammer later. I'm just letting you know. Wolf Light's in the house. What's up, Wolfie? And Nino Bambino. Look, Nino Bambino's here, people. What are you kidding me? You can't have Nino over here without the Bambino. You gotta have the Nino and the Bambino. You know what I'm saying? Oh, guys, I love you. Listen, that was a crazy debate. Crazy debate. I give it to Pence every step of the way. Pence destroyed her. Holy cow, she kept throwing fake news at him. I'm like, these are all lies. This is what I learned during this debate. Because the media has compounded lie after lie for literally 4.5 years, they just push that in the debates like it's real. She brought up the thing about the military, which the 9 people that were with the president that day said he did not say any of those things, and she pushed on it tonight. I was like, wow. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Fisherman's. Listen, I'll tell you what happened. I was going to come on at 7:30 today, like yesterday, and it was kind of crazy. All of a sudden I realized there's a debate. And you know how I realized there was a debate? I saw Marfugel went live, and I went and checked out the show, and I was on. I'm like, wait a second, this is an early show, and I'm like, I'm about to go live. I'm like, no one's going to tune in because Marf's on. And then all of a sudden, he goes, oh, we're going to go right into the debate. And I'm like, oh shoot, there's a debate tonight. So I'm like, I'm not going to go live during the debate. No one's watching anything except for the debate. I wanted to see the debate. It was quite entertaining, I have to say. Let's. You know what? We got a nice group already started on this show. Let's start with the Real Talk Family Jam, right? So this is how it works, guys. Headboard, Reiki, I love it. So check this out. This is how the Real Talk Family Jam works. I just play. Sometimes I'll sing as Christopher Walken. Sometimes it'll be Donald Trump. Sometimes it will be Sleep Sofa Joe. We never really know who it's going to be, but all you have to do is write stuff in the chat, and I will mention you. You will be a part of the show. And these shows become podcasts. So one day you'll be driving in a car. You'll be like, I wonder what day 647 was like. And I'll be like, been jamming on the Real Talk Show. Ben said it's light and food of the soul. Yeah. Kyle Arnold said the plexiglass was full of COVID. That's what we do, really. Get a track open here so we can do some looping as well. And just be a part of the show, guys. We are here to interact. I've been here every single day for 647 days just providing light to this planet. This planet is dark right now. I could sense it in the debate. They're still trying to throw so much anger and fear out there. Did you see Kamala? They're coming after you. They're coming for you. No, they're not. Are you kidding me? The lies. Woo! This is the Real Talk Positivity Show. The lies. Woo! All right, so we're doing the Real Talk Family Jam. This is day 647 in a row, and we're about to do 4 hours. So don't go anywhere, guys. Grab some popcorn. Bernard, lost angel, stop by. Lots of emojis and a music genius food. I'm thirsty till you give me a cup of light. Got that rhythm, Let's bring the light. Oh, free for music, but it moved too quickly for me. I say, Kyle, if anyone wants to make a donation, let me know. I'll post some links so you don't give your money to YouTube. Sabrina loves that tune. Sabrina loves that tune. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. George Richaud, clapping his hands and feet, tap the ground. Listen to the sound of the Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, act, I love it. Chickadee China, chicken China, and the Chinese chicken have the drumstick, and the brain stops ticking. The things change, but they never stay the same. I read that wrong, but not sure. I wasn't sure of what you said. Arizona raving, happy, 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 joy, joy. Oh, here comes Wolfie. He's gonna hit me with some poetry. Stars collide in the case of time. Lance says a COVID's an IQ test. Kyle watching the Xbox with no lights on in a $1 million mansion. Ooh. Axe says, haha, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Guys, it's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. It's 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 the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Oh, the Real Talk Family Jam. It's 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 the Real Talk Family Jam. Yes, the Real Talk Family Jam. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Kyle, it's tough to fight when I'm by myself. 10 hours plus a night. I feel better already. COVID is an IQ test. Diddy, and George Richaud, your message came up on the road. I'm a little hungry and I think I'll try to find some spam. Wolfie says, beats, rhythmic song, life goes on. But thanks, Arizona. Kamala Harris says, how dare you lecture me? With the biggest smile you ever seen, like she stepped in a big pile of poop. Oh, I love that. Sabrina and Alex are giving me some stuff about, I'd love for you guys to give me some stuff about Headboard Harris. Kamala says Joe's record is above question in working for his friends and doing what his friends ask him to do. And you know, look, 47 years of doing nothing. I said it best in episode 27. Joe, to have 47 years at any job when you've been mediocre, it's kind of phenomenal, to be honest. Because you're terrible, really. Hey, what are you talking about? My Aunt Judy told me I could run for hall monitor. Yeah, go run for hall monitor. Because president? No, I'm sorry. The position's been filled by a real man. Yeah, that's right. Donald J. Trump. I got COVID and I kicked it in the friggin' face. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm Donald J. Trump. I'm winning big league. Melania, where are you? Come here. Wait, where's Barron? I know it's late. Get him up. We're on Real Talk. Tell Barron to come over here. We have to have a conversation about his manners. But Melania, don't even look at the gold toilet. She's not allowed to go on it, guys. She's got Slovenian poop. You can't go on it, Melania. You know the rules. You could use the one that's made of pewter. Real Talk family. Hey, Donald, which one can I use? Oh, Joe, you use the outhouse. You're used to that. Sleepy, sleep, a sofa, Joe. Sleepy, sleeper, sleep, sofa, Joe. I'm gonna take Reiki's name here on Headboard Harris. Ready? Headboard Harris, bang that headboard against the wall as you get the voters to believe your lies. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Kamala says, I stand or kneel to my record. I'm going deep down for that next position on the next totem pole. Or did she eat the totem pole? Sabrina, that's the question. Or did she eat the totem pole? Or did she eat the totem pole? Real Talk Family Jam. Guys, more cowbell. Guys, you wanna have more cowbell? Look, every time I wake up, I put my pants on one leg at a time. But when I do, I make gold records. That's what I do. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Sounds good, George. George Show said that Wages is doing a quick update on his show. Then possibly more people will come on over to Real Talk Show. Gonna get down and play all night. Oh, look, guys, I got a thumbs down from one of you snowflakes. Wait, he likes Donald Trump? Well, I just don't know how anybody can like Sleeps Over Joe. The guy's been on for 47 years. Never done anything except put people in jail. He says a lot of racist things, which you're about to see when you watch episode 40, whatever the hell I'm on Donald Trump show. I took out the bite, but he still says the words. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. All right, so we're almost there, guys. round and round, round it goes. Where it's out, nobody knows. Yeah, every time you call my name, I eat up like a burning flame full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. Abracadabra. I'm gonna reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. And time you call my name, I eat up like a burning flame full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. No. Abracadabra. 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 I wanna reach out and grab ya, yo. Abracadabra. 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 I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. I'll reach out and grab you, yo. 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 Reach out and grab you. Reach out and grab you. Reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you, yo. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Ah, my people, what's up? Ah, Paul said to me, you have a Spanish guitar with bluesy vocals. That's cool, Paul. I like you. So we have officially the Donald Trump Show, episode 29. You guys want to see it? Do you want to see it, or do you want me to play one more song for you? It's a trick question. It's a trick question. Raven said, taught my cat to play fetch. Nothing wrong with them. Shoes. I got a couple outside norm. LOL. Eclectic. Yes, abracadabra, people. We're going to play one more tune, and then we're going to do the Donald Trump Show. You guys shouldn't be offended by it this time, because I took the bite out of the word. Oh, the bit's still in there. I didn't get rid of the bit. I just cleaned it up so it's not like in your face, you know what I mean? God, guns, Trump. That's what my t-shirt says. I wear it proudly. Let's turn California red. Georgia Rochelle, I love that. You should also consider getting one of the Donald Trump Show t-shirts. Did you see these yet? They're ridiculous. They're so cool. Who has the link? Kyle, do you have the link to the Teespring store? Can you throw that up? Guys, take a look at this t-shirt I made for the Trump Show. It's ridiculous. And my coffee cup is usually with me, but I didn't make my coffee yet. I got this old coffee from earlier, which we're going to get through. And then I'll go fill my coffee cup up. Let me play it too, though, okay, quickly. All right, here we go. So, cover or original? I'm thinking about playing, because we're going to go into something here that's going to bring us kind of crazy. We're going to go crazy on the Trump thing. I'm thinking about playing something here. Ooh, I don't know how this goes, but I was looking at Van Halen. I was trying to find some Van Halen stuff to play. I thought that would have been pretty cool to come up with something like that. But I can't get it, people. We'll have to work on it, but I'm going to play you a tune that I really like this song. I never learned how to play it until like a month ago. And now I like to play it. It's a really cool song by Coldplay. And I don't know why I never played it before, but it's easy. Well, that's what I do every time. Someone said make a covered original. Is that? Axe wants me to make this an original. Okay. No, I don't want to change this too much because it's kind of beautiful. But let's do our own version of it. Try your best, you can't succeed. When you get what you want, not what you need. When you feel so tired, you cannot sleep. Stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face. You lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes away, yes. Could it be worse? Ooh. Lies will guide you on and ignite. I will try to fix you. I will fix you. High above, down below. When you're too in love to let it go. If you never try it, you'll never know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just what you're worth. Whoa. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. I will try to fix you. I will fix you. I will fix you. I will fix you. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. Woes. I will try. Yeah, I will try. I will try to fix you. I will fix you. I will fix you. Yeah, I will fix you. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones. I will try. I will try to fix you. Sig's in the house. Oh, awesome to see you, Sig. George, you're back, my friend. You're so good to see. Bradley's in the house. How are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you, Bradley. Always great to see you, my friend. So I think Bradley's here. We could get to the Donald Trump show. I think I played enough music, at least for a little while, right? I mean, we did 33 minutes of music. Not bad, Mark. Not bad. Let's get back to the Real Talk show. It's over here, my friends. Check this out. Love you guys. Check this out. Ready? This is going to be a new episode of the Donald Trump show, okay? And like I said, you saw what I did yesterday. It's the same routine, except I added a lot more Trump. And there's a... Oh my goodness, Ricky's in the house. Love bomb from Wages. I love it. All right, you guys are about to see... Should I play a song? I think I should play a song for Ricky and everybody else coming from Wages before we go over to the Trump show. Let's do that. One more song for all of our people from Wages. All the amazing people from Wages world. I love you all, guys. We're the Real Talk family connecting. I love it. If you have not, head over to DLive, please, and subscribe over there, my friends. We're almost at 200, I think. Sig, where are we at? Jam, Ben, where are we at over there? I love you guys. We're about to rock out. Sissy, how are you? Christine's here, and so is Hadley. Love bomb. I love you guys. All right, listen, I'm going to play you a song, and then I'm bringing you to the Donald Trump episode 29 that I just finished, okay? And you will never vote for Joe Biden after you see what he said many years ago. John, how are you? Lisa, how are you? Yvonne, how are you? G513. You know it. Guys, I think we need a Real Talk family jam. Let's just do it. What the heck? All right, so if you're new to this program, this is how it works. I've been live for 647 days in a row. I come out here every day and do 2 to 6 hours. We come out here and we build light. This is a platform where you leave the negativity at the door. Just show up with a positive outset or mindset and bring something to the table. If you dig deep, you will be amazed at what you get back from everybody in this chat. We are here to love each other and to bring light back. It is going to be the most popular thing in 2021. After Sleeps Over Joe falls asleep on his Joey futon. Look, he's going to take a nap, and people will be like, what happened to the sleep sofa? Anyway, that's the silly Donald Trump impression. Let's go to the show. Wages in the house, my brother. So this is a little song called The Real Talk Family Jam, and this is how it works, guys. All you have to do is speak in the chat window, and I will bring it up. I will talk about who's like Sissy. Hold on, we're going to go into Sissy. Here we go. The Real Talk Family Jam. You ready for this? Aaron McLemore, hey, hey, hey. Kyle said Jim Williams, oh, welcome. Hey, Jim. Monica Kelly, we are love bombing you from Wages World, and I love each and every one of you. We're here every single day of my life. I've been here every day since 12/31/18. We do 2 to 6 a day. We do 2 to 6 a day. Unscripted light coming at you. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a Real Talk Family Jam. All right, so here we go. Kyle says, this is so great, so glad I'm here. I said, RJ Sunflowers, hi Mark from Wages World. Yeah, hi Rodley from Tatooine, good vibes, yeah. We got a little Star Wars reference on the Real Talk Jam. Sparky's here too. Tatiana, hang in there, brother. Headley, Cape Breton, and I say much love from Cape Breton Nova Scotia, Canada. Hadley, how far are you from the Curse of Oak Island? It's my favorite show on the only thing I watch on the Negatube, Curse of Oak Island. I just can't wait to see an episode and see if they will find some treasure there. But they never seem to, do they? Whoa, it's a Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Trinity's back. We gotta sing Trinity's song in a few minutes, guys, so don't go anywhere. Oh, it's the Real Talk Family Jam. Jim Williams, and Norris Patriot. What's up, oh, I gotta say, we're kicking it on the Real Talk Show. Every night, you know, all you gotta do is pop in and say hello. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Real Talk Family Jam. I've been here every day, 647 days. Been waiting for this day when you would arrive. 'Cause we're going to start something. It's been dead for a long time. It's called universal love. I don't care what your religion is, as long as you've got light coming out of you. And if you do, you're my best friend in the world. 'Cause the true religion is love. Love, 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 it's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Guys, we gotta get more cowbell. You don't have cowbell, you can't. You can't get a gold record. You gotta get the cowbell. Real Talk Family, the Real Talk Family Jam. Wow, guys, Christopher Walken, you come down. Real Talk, you gotta Real Talk. We gotta. If you don't, you're never gonna find your way to the sunlight. It's what you get from this program, pure sun. It's like Wages World came bring the sun. Real talk. The sun come back at you. It's not in solar flare form. It comes in pure love. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Julie wants to hear more cowbell. Julie, you crazy. You get more cowbell. And Hot Rodley from Tatooine asking for more cowbell. Look, I got the gig for Star Wars. And they said, look, we don't need any makeup with this guy. Just throw him on set. But they elected later on, give me some sort of gear, put on my face, googly eyes and all. Look, you can see me in Tatooine behind the guy with 7 eyes and 6 throats. It's Christopher Walken. Wow. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Anna Lily's mom, super chat. Anna Lily's mom with the super chat. Anna Lily's mom, starting it off, said Anna Lily's mom, oh, welcome to the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family, the Real Talk Family Jam. I think if we're talking about like Real Talk Family, we really got to bring in the guy who's trying to tie it all together and just being pulled down by the fake news. Hammerl and Jameson, let out the fake news. Donald, do you have a couple things to say to everybody here? They're here tonight. They want to know, what are you going to do for the Real Talk Family? I mean, if you win 4 more years, what are you going to do? What are you going to give the Real Talk family? I mean, I'm just asking for someone who cares about where this country's going for 4 more years. And more because I'm concerned about a guy who's been in politics for 47 years, who's literally a sleep sofa, falls asleep on his Joey futon, and he doesn't even know his wife's name is not Joe, it's Jill. But anyway, Donald, do you have a few things to say? Well, thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate you giving me the stage on the Real Talk Show. The Real Talk Show. We're gonna have the Real Talk Family Jam. Look, it's Donald Trump rapping at the Real Talk Family Jam. Hey, Melania, you want in? You want to come into the jam, Mr. Melania Trump? Let's go. Where's Barron? Let's get Barron in the Real Talk Family Jam. Can we do it? Melania, wake him up for the love of God. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. What about Joe Biden? Does he have anything to say? What are you going to do for us, Joe? I'm going to take a nap. That's right. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. Angela Coleman, so glad you subscribed. Hope to see you live. I'm here every day. Just with the love mark, yeah. Just, yeah, with the love mark. And Wages, I love you, my brother. Wages, I love you, my brother. Wages, I love you, my brother. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. The Real Talk Family Jam. Oh, Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The 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 Real Talk Family Jam. Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Glennis says, welcome all. If you didn't hear me say a word to you, just speak up in the chat window right now. Oh, Sharon King. WWG1WGA. You know what that stands for, right? Where one go? Where we go one, we go all. 2 days of coronavirus, and he smacked it down. Pulled that mask off like, get the hell off of my face. I'm Donald J. Trump, I'm winning big league, and even coronavirus runs for me. I told it. I said, look, I'll give you gold. Just go away. Here's $3 of gold. It's what killed coronavirus with Donald J. Trump. Look, you didn't know this, but gold and coronavirus, they don't mesh. I ate 3 pounds of gold, and all of a sudden I'm winning big league. I love you guys. Guys, check this out. If you have not yet subscribed here, please head to DLive and quickly do a follow over there. We're almost at 200. Like I said, I'm here every single day. We do 2 to 6 hours. It's just straight positivity. We play music, and then we also get into stuff like what I'm going to show you in a second, which is a face swap. Real quick, do you guys mind if I play you Into the Mystic? This is something that Wolfie asked me to play a little while back, and I've been really into playing this lately. And I'd like to play it for you guys because it'll just bring us the vibe down a touch before we go into the comedy. We're about to laugh our faces off, so don't go anywhere. You're about to see the very first premiere of Donald Trump episode 29, which, like I said, if you're on the fence or if you really think you like Joe Biden, just wait. Wait till you hear what this dude said. And he got away with for like 35, 40 years. It's insane. And I cut out some of the to it, but it's still there. You're going to see this dude, what he really did. It baffles me. You want to talk about racism? Woo! Racist sleeps sofa. He's a racist Joey Futon. He lays on his Joey Futon. He's like, look, I'm not going to go and get the brown futon. I'll have a white futon only. That's what Joe Biden was like until like yesterday. Oh, I feel bad, but it's true. Anyway, look, guys, here we go. This is a song called Into the Mystic. I love this tune. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you for asking me to play this because this is a really awesome song. Still don't like the way that sounds. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Like, I get really... If I'm in the middle of a song and one of my strings is out, like, I cannot even think. It's the craziest thing in the world. But let's go with Into the Mystic. Mr. President, how did I do today in the debates? It did phenomenal, Pansy. Phenomenal. It was so great the way you took down Edward Harris. Kamala Chameleon. Yeah, that's right. Some people call her Kamala Toe. It's a bad thing, but it's true. And Mike Pence, he really took her to task tonight. I did my best, Mr. President. He did a great job. I got to tell you, I was impressed by the man. All right, this is a really cool tune, guys. Here we go. We're born for the wind. See younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonny boat was one before into the mistake. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea, touch the sky, and let your soul and spirit fly into the mistake. When that phone foghorn whistle blows, I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I wanna hear it. I don't wanna fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul. It's like way back in the days of old, and magnificently we fold to the mistake. We were born for the wind, so younger than the sun. Oh, yeah, the bonny boat was won as we sailed into the mistake. I now hear the sailors cry, smell the season, touch the sky, and let your soul and your spirit fly into the mistake. When that foghorn whistle blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I wanna hear it. I don't wanna fear it, no, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul. It's like the way back the day before. Magnificently we fold into the mistake. Magnificently we fold into the mistake. Hopefully that was okay and didn't chase you guys off because it was rather mellow. Yeah, we lost a few people, but look, I love you guys. Okay, so look. Someone said something. Hold on, let me go over here. Okay, why did you just say hello? Listen, if I missed a message from you guys, I love you. I'm going to play you a little comedy now, okay? Should we go right to 29, or should I play you something funny first that like we know is proven? I'm going to play you something proven, okay? Here we go first. Before we go to episode 29, because that's just a major jump what I'm about to bring you. Let me start with episode 1 of the Donald Trump Show, okay? Or how about this one? This shows you a lot of impressions I did. It's episode 22. Here we go. This is like 14 impressions that I do at once in the show. Here we go. Enjoy it. Donald Trump Show. This is something I created, and we do every single night I have a face swap. So this is what you see every day. Take a look. Let me shut that off. Here we go. It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show. It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of face swaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Pelosi. Sleeps over Joe. You know, we're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleepsofas when you stop by Sleepsofa Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the sleepsofa, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got. Number 2, it's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections.
Silence. Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Wait, let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets.
Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. pocket dialed me last time, and I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got? Yeah, I got one for you. It's MARKPIRES 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie.
Yeah, I'll say hi.
600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations. You know, I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program, but I zuck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and MARKPIRES 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not MARKPIRES. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Pelosi. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish MARKPIRES a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now, so I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort, and I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an earpiece in. They're telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark. So I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the Real Talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark, it's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you a happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's going to go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000, okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I got to go, but happy 600, Mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine. Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row.
I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You like the Energizer Bunny. Oh no,
I did.
I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one can stop the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? He touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trumper could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want.
You also may find some change in the cushions, the sleep sofa, if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right.
I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of real talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night.
Can I just say to my buddy Daniel in the chat, I love you, bud. If you need anything, if you need any if you need words at all, actually, I do want to just say a few things. Let me just go back and see what you said over here because I was in the middle of getting this clip out there. You know, I didn't get the full story, but I do want to say something. There's a reason you found this platform, Daniel. And I think what it seems to me is that you are on the right path back to where you need to be. And between the work you've done already, and I think showing up here and being here with all these people that love you, you're gonna be able to find the security until you get to see your kid, and before you get to hopefully not lose your mind. I think that this is a place. I say, like, this is a time, guys. The stay safe thing is so passe. Like, don't say stay safe to anybody anymore, okay? Please don't say stay safe. Just go out and say stay sane, because that's what we really need to do right now is stay sane. And if we can connect here and we can laugh and we can play music and we can get into strong moments, we're going to stay sane. But not only that, we're going to get to something. Each and every one of us is on a mission. We have actually two missions. We have a personal mission, and then we have a mission for this planet. So right now, Daniel, perhaps your mission, because your personal mission's on hold, it's clear. Perhaps you should focus on what your other life mission is, because you're meant to do something to bring this planet towards light. Each and every one of us, we have a mission, and it's the meaning is to bring us all together. We all have that as something we're meant to do in some way. You may be someone who starts a yoga class, and that's how you bring people together. You may be somebody who opens up a hardware store and you give a bunch of people jobs, and now you're bringing people together and you're also giving them an opportunity to thrive. I think that this life is going to change very drastically. This year has been just a prequel, okay? What's going to come next is completely insane. I'm very scared of AI. My theory is that this AI that's about to come at us is the reason we're dealing with COVID, the reason why they shoved old people into nursing homes, people with comorbidities, they put them into dangerous areas so they'll get the COVID-19 and they'll die. I think they wanted it to be more lethal than it is. And it's the thrombosis that's killing people. It's the blood thickening up. It's not COVID-19 that's killing people. It's the fact that there's laying down and they're not moving and their blood is literally thickening up. They're having like strokes. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on within the body. But I'll tell you, I have a feeling they wanted it to be a lot worse. That's why they've been pushing it. Still, we are 1 month from an election. We found out months ago that it's a 99.6% chance that people are going to survive. And we're all still on lockdown? Got a guy running for president who says he's going to mandate masks. I'm sorry. I just had a conversation with my office admin today. I'm a real estate agent. If you guys ever need to buy or sell real estate, just keep me in mind. All you have to say is, Mark, I live in Birmingham. I'm going to sell my house. And then I say to you, great, go interview whoever you're going to interview. Let me call one more person in. Let me call one person from my firm in, and it's not just like call, hey, can you get some random person over there? I actually pre-interview people for my clients. So you're my clients, you're my family. I consider doing things for my family. Like if you need assistance and you need to sell a home, I want to find me in your location. The only way that happens is if I interview people. If I get on the phone with the manager and I say, give me your top 3, I'm probably not going to use number 1 or number 2 because they're not as hungry as number 3. And just keep me in mind. All you have to do is shoot me a note. Hey, I'm going to think about selling something or I want to buy something. Let me help you find an agent because here's my goal in life. I've realized it now. I've been here for almost 2 years straight, every single day. I will be here every day for the rest of my life. I will never miss a day. I will be here for you. I will be here with you. All you have to do is show up. But this momentum is going somewhere. And I was in a hole for 608 days before Mark came along and found me through SIG and all of a sudden started telling you guys about this show. But this show's been the same the whole time. I've never come out here and done a half show. I come out here and I put it on the line every single night with 0 to 4 people on. There are some shows where I had 0 people on the whole show and it was fire. Because I'm here to leave messages. I'm here to connect with you. I didn't know if I'd ever actually connect with you. I thought I'd just leave messages my entire life. When they put you in a hole, like the way they shadow banned me, because you saw the Donald Trump show, they don't want that to be seen. I make Joe Biden look like who he really is. They don't like that. If I didn't go political with my face swaps and my celebrity impressions, then they probably would have left me alone. But I can't sit on the sidelines and not report current events. If Trump's not in and it winds up being that we're talking about wildfires, I'm going to be doing firemen on the scene. The guy's like, yeah, we went out there, we put out the fire. Like, I don't know, guys. Trump is great comedy. But I really think, we're at a point now where I need to do this all the time. I can't just do it for one part of the day, guys. I need to have a show in the morning and a show at night. And it's 4 hours and 4 hours, okay? Or 4 hours and 6 hours. I always said I'll have a hard time going off the air when 49 or 51 people are on with me. I don't think I'm going to be able to shut off the show. So I would just to test me tonight, stay on and see how long I stay on. I'm pretty sure we'll be here till 7 in the morning. And you'll be the ones who hang up first. Guaranteed. Because this is the greatest thing in my 647 days in a row is that you guys are here and you found the program. And if you want to hear a song, I'll try it. Here's how the show works. I'll just give you a breakdown, okay? This show's about living in the moment. I've never been scripted for 647 days. I take the moment and I find the juice in it. And when we get a guitar in my hand, I play in the moment. You'll never hear me play the same song twice. I'll play the same song, but it will never sound the same. It's always different because I live in the moment. One day I'm going to be sitting on my lounge chair. I'm going to be sitting there watching TV. Or I'm going to shut the TV off. I'm going to put up my feet because my knees aren't going to work. And I'm going to have strong memories. I'm going to have moments like this to think of. And so I refuse to spend my time thinking about the past. I refuse to focus on a future that may not exist. I live in this second. And I implore you to do the same. Show up with me. We're living in this moment every second of my life. And I can tell you what, if you guys start actually telling me about your real estate leads, I said this today to SIG, I started realizing, how do I transition from real estate agent to real talk 100%? Well, obviously when this grows, but outside of that, if the family just started telling me when they had to sell real estate, and each of those agents, this is how referrals work, just so you know. You don't pay for my service. I go out of my way to actually interview multiple agents to find that great agent. You don't even have to use them. Just interview them. If you like them, use them. If they sell the house, they pay me a referral. That's how it works. It's amazing. So you get the same service. Actually, you get better service because I'm going to find you me in your location. And I'll tell you how I work, guys. This is real talk for real estate. You see behind me, Berkshire Hathaway. That's who I work for. This is real talk for real estate. And this is why I've been successful in real estate over the last 13 years. I tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. In real estate in Connecticut, everybody wants to be told things. Oh, isn't my house worth this? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Isn't it worth more than that one? No, it's not. It's worth what a buyer's willing to pay and what you're willing to accept. There's only one formula to real estate: what someone's willing to pay and what a seller is willing to accept. And that's basically it. And I love selling real estate, guys, but I'll tell you what I've been doing for the last 13 years is the motto of the show. The motto of the Real Talk Show is to effect a positive change one person at a time. I couldn't be greedy. I had 0 people watching me for 608 days. One person a day. That was my goal. I've been here every day since. And so when I provide you guys with positivity and with light, and I ask you to take it in, all I ask you to do is effect a positive change one person at a time. Take the moment and hand it off. We're going to try something right now, okay? This is a test. I've been doing this with the family recently, and I want you guys to try it with me right now, okay? So here's the deal. I have a quote that I've written. My quote is, a smile has an energetic value that costs 0 to the currency holder. In fact, I'm going to bring up the quote so you guys can see it. This is my quote right here. Where are you, smile? Here we go. I love this quote. And just check out the smile on this lady. Look at this. I'm going to have to turn it. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me turn her. I have to turn her sideways, guys. You could tell this freaking program is not scripted at all. Oh, what is he doing? Who knows? He's stupid. Look, guys, this is my quote right here, okay? It should be on a t-shirt. I'm not sure on Teespring. So let's go over this real quick. A smile has an energetic value that costs 0 to the currency holder. What does that mean to me, and what does that mean to you? That we have a valuable commodity that we own. It costs us nothing to give and affects real change. I'm going to prove it to you right now. So here is the game. All you have to do is not smile. It's a very simple game. Just don't smile and you win. If you smile, you lose. Okay, so very simple. Staring contest. Don't smile. I told you not to smile. I told you not to smile, but you did, didn't you? Unless you're a sociopath. But if you smiled there, you realize that my quote bears truth. And it holds weight. A smile has an energetic value that costs 0 to the currency holder. It costs me 0 to give them. I'm going to give them to you every single day. Every day of my life, I'll be smiling at you guys and giving you positivity and light and love. Because this world is so dark, and if we don't get there, I'm really nervous about our future. Like, we're doomed without that. So just join me here. Let's do it together, okay? All right. I'm going to play you guys another Trump show, okay? And that's what we do, guys. We get into moments, and we play Trump shows, and we laugh, and then we play songs. I'm going to play you the very first episode of the Donald Trump show, and then I still have to play the 29th episode, but there's a really racist thing in there that Joe Biden said, and I don't want you guys to run away. You guys tell me if you could handle hearing what Joe Biden said in the 1980s. And if you can, I'll put on 29 right now. I'm putting it on right now. All right, this is the one for today, guys. I just finished this. So let me tell you about it real quick, okay? So I have this new concept, funny thing I'm going to shoot now. Wages, check this out. And Rip Curl, my brother. Wages. When you hear what I say here, okay, I want you to pinpoint it and shoot me a note in here. Everybody, if you hear what I say here, you let me know what's going on. Ready? I'm going to put this on the air. All right, I love you guys. Here we go. Check this out. Episode 29 of the Donald Trump Show. It's called, I don't even know if I have a name for it. Let's just roll with it. I think it's called The Most Racist Biden of Them All.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's home from Walter Reed Hospital.
There may be some edits here. I don't know.
After a bout with coronavirus. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to episode 29, the Donald Trump Show. That's right, I'm back. Just back from Walter Reed, Dwayne Reed's brother. That's right, we got all of the good stuff from Dwayne. He was like, look, what do you need, Donald? My brother Walter called. He said, look, we have the President of the United States in today. What do you got? Any special prescriptions over at Dwayne Reed? So they stopped by. That's where I went in my Suburban. I went to go pick up my prescriptions from Dwayne Reed.
Why are you guys giving me such a hard time for going to get my prescriptions? Look, it was a very scary time, touch and go, for a couple of days there. I wasn't feeling too good, and then now I feel like phenomenal. You know, I feel like they gave me something I'm superhuman. I mean, maybe I'm immune, I don't know. One thing is for sure, big league. And I'm back at the White House. And yeah, well, so what the hell? I passed the coronavirus to a few people like I'm the first one to do it. I mean, seriously? It's important that you understand that COVID-19 should not scare you at all. I mean, I'm 74, and I just whipped its butt. That's right. Just took a couple of cocktails of craziness like dexamethasone and a couple other things like aspirin. And look, I'm back. I'm like 1,000%. Forget 100. I'm 1,000%. You know, I did want to share one clip I came across while I was in the hospital. And honestly, if anybody actually votes for sleeps over bumbling Biden Joey Futon after seeing this, then you are a racist, really. Here we go.
Geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf.
Just like sleeps over bumbling Biden to bring up color. Well, why couldn't it just be like a grocery stock person? They had to be black, huh, Sleepy? Look, I'm hearing in my earpiece that the clip I'm about to show you is the #1 most racist clip ever by Sleeps Over Joe Biden. So, congratulations, Joe. You're the most racist of them all. What do I get, beer on the wall? Well, baby, we'll actually convict you with all of your malfeasance in Ukraine. And Hunter's going down with you, Sleepy Pooper. So, let's see how bad it really is.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
That wasn't supposed to be in like that.
Wait. I'm sorry, what the hell?
Oh my
what
goodness.
Sleepy? What?
That was supposed to be
I'm blown
cut.
away right now.
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna vote for this guy? Wait, I gotta hear that again.
We already have a nigger mayor. We
my
don't need any
goodness.
more nigger big shots.
Biden.
Wait a
President.
second.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe I just let that one play. So this is the one that I edited for today. Oh my goodness. Listen, you gotta, I'm sorry. Don't give me thumbs down. Someone give me a thumbs down. It's Joe Biden. Go thumbs down, Joe Biden. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me show you what I did today to try to get rid of that, because that was yesterday's. Oh, I can't believe that just played. I'm so sorry, guys. This one's funnier anyway. Watch, ready? I'm so sorry. Please stick around so you can see how I righted that one, okay? And again, it wasn't me. It was Joe freaking Biden who said that, okay? Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump, who's home from Walter Reed Hospital after a bout with coronavirus. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to episode 29, The Donald Trump Show. That's right, I'm back. Just back from Walter Reed, Dwayne Reed's brother. That's right, we got all of the good stuff from Dwayne. He was like, look, what do you need, Donald? My brother Walter called. He said, look, we have the President of the United States in today. What do you got? Any special prescriptions over at Dwayne Reed? So they stopped by. That's where I went in my Suburban. I went to go pick up my prescriptions from Dwayne Reed. Why are you guys giving me such a hard time for going to get my prescriptions? Look, it was a very scary time, touch and go, for a couple of days there. I wasn't feeling too good, and then now I feel like phenomenal. You know, I feel like they gave me something I'm superhuman. I mean, maybe I'm immune, I don't know, but one thing is for sure, I'm winning big league. The problem is that you're just, like, weak, you know? You think I take off my mask and all of a sudden you're gonna get coronavirus? I'm like 75 feet away from the reporters. But I guess, I may have extra superpowers when it comes to sharing coronavirus. I was built in the image of my father. Jor-El, you may have heard of him from Superman. That's right. Some people call me Superman, but I prefer Super Trump. And yeah, well, so what the hell? I passed the coronavirus to a few people like I'm the first one to do it. I mean, seriously? It's important that you understand that COVID-19 should not scare you at all. I mean, I'm 74, and I just whipped its butt. That's right. Just took a couple of cocktails of craziness like dexamethasone and a couple other things like aspirin. And look, I'm back. I'm like 1,000%. Forget 100. I'm 1,000%. You know, I did want to share one clip I came across while I was in the hospital. And honestly, if anybody actually votes for bumbling Biden Joey Futon after seeing this, that you are a racist, really. Here we go.
Geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf.
Just like Sleep Sofa bumbling Biden to bring up color. Well, why couldn't it just be like a grocery stock person? They had to be black, huh, Sleepy? Look, I'm hearing in my earpiece that the clip I'm about to show you is the #1 most racist clip ever by Sleeps Over Joe Biden. So, congratulations, Joe. You're the most racist of them all. What do I get, beer on the wall? Well, baby, we'll actually convict you with all of your malfeasance in Ukraine. And Hunter's going down with you, Sleepy Pooper. So, let's see how bad it really is.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
Biden. Better,
Wait,
right?
I'm sorry, what the hell? What did Sleepy, what? I'm blown away right now. They're gonna vote for this guy? Wait, I gotta hear that again.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
Biden, president. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Well, I do not approve this message. Sleeps Over Joe. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I do not approve a message that calls people that. I can't believe you. And they let you get away with it? I mean, why would anybody vote for this guy? You know, I'm almost as concerned about his rhetoric as about the name-calling. I mean, saying we don't need another big shot. Like, what are you saying, Joe? You don't like it when other races excel? I've always assumed, based on all the content we've found on Sleeps Over Joe, that he probably throws that word around left and right behind scene. Well, it's proven to be true. I don't know what else to tell you, except that Sleeps Over Joe is a racist, and you're probably going to vote for him, which just doesn't make any sense at all. Look, I think that's enough for Donald Trump Show episode 29. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
So much softer, right? I mean, I took the beginning of the words out, so I think it wasn't as effective as, I mean, I don't know. It does take a little bit of the out of it, you know what I mean? Did you like that? Oh, who's going to call in? Let me see, I missed something for Rippy. Sleepy Pooper. Sleepy Pooper. Did you guys ever see the Joe Biden song? Well, there's a few things you need to see, guys. You're here, all right? Let's get, instead of Trump shows, let me show you a couple of other things I've created here because I do these every single day. So I started making a Joe Biden show just to try to kind of go backwards and maybe to make Donald feel a little bit on edge, you know? And, well, that didn't really go to plan, for Joe at least. Here we go.
It's Felix Robertson live from the studio, and we're joining Joe Biden for his newest commercial. Let's go to him, Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, soon the president.
Look, my Aunt Judy told me to come down here and say a couple words, so I'm going to read off this teleprompter here. We're going to have a conversation about Donald Trump. Everybody's dying right now because of this president. He's the one who brought coronavirus to America. He distributed it, and he has all the people. Look, the facts are, the people on the streets are rioting in the streets because of Donald Trump. They love Trump so much that they're rioting in the streets. That's right, it's the right-wing radicals. And my Aunt Judy told me that if I come out and start speaking against it, that maybe Donald Trump's supporters will stop all the rioting in the streets. Look, I think you gotta go out and vote for the sleep. I mean, you gotta vote for Joe. You gotta just remember, I'm an average Joe. I've been just doing this my entire life. I think I got the runs or something because I got poopy in my pants. Look, before I get going to the bathroom, I just want to make sure you understand. We're fighting for the soul of America. The only person that can save it is a politician for 47 years that hasn't done it once in those 47 years. My Aunt Judy said I could do it now, though. Just move that teleprompter up. And I appreciate you. And I look forward to being the next president of the United States of America, Joe Trump.
Joe Trump! Guys, look, I could see it already, Rip. Hey, hold on, we got a new member! Anna! Lily's mom! Anna! Lily's mom is a new member of the Real Talk program. We are so glad to have you, Anna. Lily's mom, you are awesome. There is a thing, guys, just so you know, whenever we have a new member, I have to write a song. Okay, so we're going to do that right now. But, Rip, I love that idea. Listen, I already have some thoughts.
Yeah, is this... Look, I'm calling the Barfugel Show. Look, I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate that you're always giving it to people straight about the Trumper. Look, it's been a rough 4 years, you know. I've been donating like crazy. All of the dollars and cents I make, they go to the people, to the different war chests. I gave it to the military, and now they come up with this bullcrap about that I said that they're suckers and losers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am the lover of the vets. Did you see what I did for the vets? Nobody's ever seen anything like this before. Marv, let me tell you. Hold on, look. I wanted to tell you a little bit about that. Sleepy pooper. That's right, Kyle. You have a sleepy pooper.
Okay, so we have to write a song, guys, because we have a new family member. Very, very cool. When we get a new family member, guys, it has to be part of it. Anna, Lily's mom. Ready, Anna, Lily's mom? This song is for you, new family member. And guys, same thing, when you donate to the show through Venmo, just shoot me a note and let me know that you did that, and I write a song about you in real time. That's how the show works. You don't just donate and get nothing back from me. I like to give you more than I always feel real like I can't believe people donate. I'm thankful more than you know. And again, my goal is to do this every day of my life, all day, not to be real estate agent for 12 hours to 16 hours a day and then come out here and whatever I have left in the tank, which by the way is a crap load. I'm running high on energy. You may be able to tell that by now.
So let's do a song for Anna Lily's Bob.
Guys, we're gonna do a song for Anna Lily's mom, who's got the cowbell. Wow. Anna, Lily's mom, did you bring your cowbell to the show tonight? You can't come to the Real Talk program without a cowbell. Look, do it again. Stabbing on the face with the soldering iron. What movie? Come on, guys, you're too slow.
That's Joe Dirt. That's from the Joe Dirt movie.
I'm going to play something here for Anna Lily's mom. I really appreciate your joining the program as a family member. Anna Lily's mom, join the show. Live every day, every day. And we got a new family member. Yeah, we got a new family member. Anna Lily's mom. And the Lily's mom. Whoa, 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 whoa. based on a recommendation from the wages world. She didn't know she was gonna get her own song when she became a family member here. Anna Lily's mom, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the Real Talk Family Jam. Anna Lily's mom, welcome to the Real Talk Family Jam. I love you all. This is the show that never ends. Hopefully. Hopefully. This is also the show no matter what your denomination is, no matter what your religious beliefs are. You can put them aside and come here and connect on one thing, and one thing only. Positivity, light, laughter, happiness. Leveling each other up. Let's do it. I always say this show is, you could consider it like the way you plug your phone in to charge up. That's what this show is. Come here and charge up. Come here at the end of your day. I'm here for 4 to 6 hours. So there's a very good chance when you tune in, you're going to find what you're looking for in that moment. Maybe a laugh and maybe a piece of music. I don't know. Right now I'm going to play you one of my original songs. It's a song I wrote in September 21st, 1999. Really? Come on, dude. That usually means the battery's going bad, but... Alright, this is called The Best for You and Me. Sometimes I try a little too hard. Sometimes I need to be alone. But most times I need you there to hold me close and let me know who I am. 'Cause we try to please ourselves, never thinking about the next, always number one. And I don't know why we are here and the stars are in the sky, and I'm not sure if we can change. Oh, but you know I'm gonna try. I just want the best for you and me. For you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. And at night, the cool air feels right to me. And I thank the Lord and I pray for more. And if the time comes when we all judge ourselves, my Lord, just let me know and I'll be there for you. And I don't know why we are here, yeah, and the stars are in the sky, and I'm not sure if we can change, but you know I'm gonna try. I just want the best for you and me. For you and me. For you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. Yeah. So we walk on down the road, holding hands, philosophies with God, and I'll soar in the clouds tonight. Oh, and I'll spread my wings, open up and fly away. And I know that the man can get you down sometimes, and I'm not sure if we can be free. Free fall with me, and free fly away like a dream. You love the ones you miss the most. For sure, you miss the ones you love the most. And I know I'm gonna miss this place when it's gone, and we're standing right here. And I wish we were thinking about all the people walking by me and you. But if we start, we can change and get the best for you and me. For you and me, we'll get the best, just you and me. Just you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. Just you and me. Just you and me. No, just you and me. No, 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 no. Just you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. Wrote that September 21st, 1999. I say every song I've ever written was written for today.
It's Felix Robertson.
I challenge you. Every single song I have ever written was written for this moment right now. Did you hear the words? And I know I'm going to miss this place when it's gone and we're standing right here. And I know the man can get you down sometimes. And I'm not even sure if we could be free. Free fall with me. Free fly away like a dream. We love the ones we miss the most. My favorite line of all is, I know I'm going to miss this place when it's gone and we're standing right here. The world we all knew is gone and we're standing right here. That's what I meant when I wrote that on September 21st, 1999. Nostradamus, no. Just a guy who wrote something that was going to happen. Absolutely. There's no way. It's a fracture in our existence. I know I'm going to miss this place when it's gone and we're standing right here. Who knew what I was talking about was a virus? I actually think I was thinking about nuclear war when I wrote it. I think. As a 19-year-old kid? Pretty sure. Pretty sure it was 1920, and I was writing about the idea of us imploding, killing each other, killing ourselves. And I wrote, I know I'm going to miss this place when it's gone and we're standing right here. But if we start thinking about all the people walking around me and you, if we start, we could change and get the best for you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. How amazing. Why not? Why not? You tell me, why is it not possible that we could get the best of life if we start here and we build light together and we go out and share it with those around us? You're not getting it from the negatube. I'll tell you that. My man Rip, we're going to it right now. Here we go. Next clip, guys. We need to laugh now, okay? Wait, hold on. First of all, is Trinity still here? Guys, George Rochelle, Trinity's in the house. Guys, you know what that means. I'm sorry I missed this to this point. I'm just kind of caught up by the fact that we had a lot of people out with it. You know what I mean? So look, this is something we call it the Trinity Red Door Blue Pill High Ho Kermit the Frog here song. And really, it's a lot of fun to play. We go like this. Ready? Check it out. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red door blue pill, I ho Kermit the Frog here. Trinity red, oh my goodness, Shirley! I couldn't go any faster! Although I really try every single time. Old Haberlin. Oh my goodness, Trinity. I'm hoping that you got good news the other day. I didn't hear anything from you. I owe you an email. Oh my goodness, listen, Trinity, let's just set up a time. We got to get you on here. Zoom it. Let's get you in on Zoom. Let's have a little chat. Look, I got it all set up. Somewhere. Somewhere. Thursday. Guys, look, check it out. We're going to do a really mellow tune real quick. No, we're not. We're going back to face swaps. It's 12:35, okay? And I got a family asleep upstairs. So music is a good. We're good for till tomorrow, okay? You come back tomorrow, bless tomorrow, okay? But we're going to do a couple of more face swaps for you. This was something, I don't know if you guys saw this. This was kind of crazy from the other day. It's actually a call coming in right now. Oh my goodness, kind of crazy, guys. This is unbelievable. It's coming through right now. A phone call. From who? No way. Really? All right, it's from, I just heard this in my earpiece. I have an earpiece. It like sleeps off with Joe. It's from Andrew Cuomover. Cuomover, you there?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Cuomover, how you doing? Good, what's going on?
Look, it's me, Andrew. I'm just here doing my presser today, and we're talking about the two things that Trump should not have done.
What
Three
two?
things, really.
Three? He did what?
Maybe even four.
Really?
You know, this guy is crazy. I'm gonna go for five. I'm gonna go for five.
Don't go for five.
I did it right there.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Look, I heard that Trump's out and about at Walter Reed. Is that what you heard?
I heard. Yeah,
I can't figure this out. You got COVID-19. What are you doing out of the hospital?
I know.
You should be there with the doctors. And aren't you also spreading COVID-19?
You'd
think.
think.
To your, Secret Service agents, at least? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, Mark.
I think
look,
so,
I don't
Cuomover.
think it's going to just go away magically like Trump thinks. I think he's going to have some hard times just like Chris did.
Oh, because your
You know,
brother.
my brother had the COVID, and for days he was dealing with the high temperatures. Middle of the night. It's going to be like terrors, night terrors. Well, look, I hope it doesn't happen. Maybe, c'est la vie. I said my novenas. It could be because I said my novenas that Trump's doing okay. I'm just saying that when I come and I do a novena, there's an actual impact there, all right? But look, I would just not be driving around in a Suburban waving at people if I had COVID-19. I mean, Biden's probably in his basement, so I guess, you know, he's looking good if you think about it. You know, he's got COVID-19 and he's like out and about doing presses.
It's true.
And Sleeps Over Joe is like nowhere to be found. So, in a way, for optics, you know, Trump looks really good right now.
He does.
I think Joey Futon's got to come out of his basement if he wants to have a shot at this. Because the way it looks to the world right now is this president's going to come out stronger than ever.
Right.
And Sleepy's just napping it out. Look, I got to go,
big
Mark, but
napper.
I'll see you on the next Real Talk, all right?
All right, Quom over.
I'll see you tomorrow, all right, Mark?
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Wages, love you, buddy. Thanks so much for sending the love mob over, and I appreciate you guys are still hanging out. We're not done. Listen, I've been live for an hour and 47. We got another 2 in me, okay? We'll be here till 2:30 in the morning. Don't get fresh. Oh, somebody over here from, let's see, CJ Ballin, the Prophet. Let me just read what he had to say here. I can feel you guys from other side of the world. Thanks from Australia. No race inside joke. Steve, no race, just all earthlings. Love you, Steve. Save me too. Hey, you know what? It's time to burn, buddy. I'll tell you what, buddy. Enjoy Australia. One of my friends is there. Do you know Luke? Just kidding. I always love when people are like, oh, you're from Connecticut? Do you know John? I'm like, yeah, I know John. I know your friend John. Oh, it's my favorite thing in the world. That's my funniest. That's like my favorite joke to do to someone. They'll be like, oh, where are you from? Like, Alberta. I'm like, oh, really? Do you know Stefan? Do you know a guy named Stefan? Crazy. Sorry. Oh, wrong tube there for a second. But isn't that funny when that happens? Guys, I'm going to play you something that is very funny. This is episode 11 of the Donald Trump Show. And essentially what happens here is Donald Trump has had it with President Xi. He calls him President Xi-hole. Look, it's okay if you want to call him President Xi-hole. I call him President Xi-hole to his face all the time. Here we go. Check it out. 11:50 9th hour. Do you know John Smith, right? 11 gets that joke. It's such a great joke, guys. Next time someone says, oh, where are you from? You're like, oh, San Diego. I'll be like, oh, do you know Richard? It's just the best joke ever. Oh, I love it. I give you a joke to do next time you're out there, okay? This is what we do on the show. We share, okay? But I don't want to see you doing a comedy show, okay? I don't want to walk in there and be sitting in the audience, right? And I'm trying to have a cocktail, right? And all of a sudden, I see George Rousseau up there. He's like, oh, hey, guys, where you from tonight? And I'm like, oh, I'm from Connecticut. He's like, oh, do you know Tom? I'll be like, here, take the cocktail. What are you doing, Rousseau? Hey, you know, that's my gig. That's my gig right there, okay? Guys. Oh, Raven wants to see something. Guys, I have to play this on the YouTubes. So I did a little something. This was early on as well during the original debates. I'm going to play you 2 of them. This is a super quick thing, but it shows you a little background of what happened with this Democrat Party and how we got to where we have the sleep sofa with Kamala Chameleon. It started with this, really.
My first question for the night is for Mike Bloomberg, and I'm going to ask you, Mike, do you think that Bernie Sanders could win?
Well, I tell you, it's been very clear that they want Bernie to get the election so he can lose to Donald Trump.
I'll tell you what, Vladimir Putin, I will never lose. You will never get anything from the United States of America. Guaranteed.
We gotta go, and we gotta stop him. Everybody's going crazy right now. I don't know what to say.
Now, Mr. Biden, do you think you really could be effective in this election? Of course I'll be effective. I'll tell you how. I'm a Joe Biden. I'll tell you 2 things I could do. I'm going to take on China, I'm going to take on Donald Trump, and I'm going to take on the NRA, because I'm the best dancer we have.
I think we need to definitely get rid of Donald Trump. It's a very important thing that we work on to do it, to get rid of him.
Oh, you could get the whole world in your hands. The whole world in your hands. The whole world.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg for president.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg for president. Oh, I remember making that one as clear as it was like yesterday. Guys, that Chooch, that guy, I'm going crazy over here. I don't know what I'm doing. That was exactly how that dude was. And Klobuchar, anybody remember her? She was, we got to get rid of Donald Trump. We got to win. We got to try to get rid of him. And we have to try to come together and beat Donald Trump. We got to get him out of office. Why? Because he's done a lot for America and you don't like that? Oh, okay. Hey, you know what's interesting? He came down the escalator and you started a narrative. And guess what? He won the presidency, and within 14 hours or something like that, the Washington Post said the impeachment of Donald Trump begins. Excuse me? He hasn't even stepped in office yet? You're already impeaching him? That's right. That's exactly what happened. And for 3.5 years, witch hunt, and they called him racist, xenophobe, anti-Semite. She even went as far as to say that tonight. Kamala Chameleon called him an anti-Semite tonight, and I'm so glad that Pence said back what I always say back. His daughter's Jewish. His daughter converted to Judaism. He brought the friggin' embassy to Jerusalem. You gotta be friggin' good at me. But the fake news, National Enquirer, they say whatever the frick they want. Look, that's why we have Hammerlin Jameson. Have you guys not met Hammerlin yet? Yes, please subscribe, everybody. I love you all. Have you guys ever heard of Hammerlin Jameson? First of all, old Hammerlin was very famous in the 1980s, okay? And the early 90s, he had an incident where he fell asleep on camera and right in the middle of his live. Really, this is what he wears when he's ready to come out. Old Hammerlin! Old Hammerlin! Hold on a second. I'm looking. I thought member button, guys. You can be a member. And when you do, you get a song about yourself. Just like we had before. Boy, old Hammer. Look, old Hammer Jam's been lifting people up since the 80s. Mostly he's lifting up a bottle of Jameson. Old Hammerlin Jameson. Oh, my goodness. You guys are awesome. All right, listen, we're going to do Old Hammerlin later. Let me throw on a face swap for you, okay? So this is the second part of that Democrat thing that led us to where we are today. This is when it became a race of two, Sleepy and a pooper. Here we go, a double pooper, really. Yes.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy said it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But you know, I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I would ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe is talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
The YouTubes. Check out the YouTubes. Check out the YouTubes. Look, Joe, did you say that you would cut Social Security? No, my Aunt Judy said I'd never let me do that. My Aunt Judy wouldn't let me do the... Are you kidding me? My Aunt Judy's not going to let me cut Social Security. That's where she collects from. And even my son Hunter. My Hunter's he's going to be collecting Social Security as well. We can't cut that. My Aunt Judy won't allow it. I'm going to run the Rotary Club. Good idea. Run the Rotary Club. Oh, my goodness. So, Jackie, I think if you are on, you could be on a phone. And if you're on a phone, it may not show the same thing. Like, let me see what happens when I pull up YouTube on my phone. Because when I pull it up on the screen, I see it. I see join here on an actual desktop. But let's just see what shows up on my screen here. I don't even know where the hell I would see that. Oh, I can go live. Actual desktop. Oh, look, let's shut it off, stupid head. Oh, I have the same thing. I have the same thing as you. I don't see it either. But maybe it's because it's my channel. I don't know. Could I say that I love you guys? Holy cow, we're up to 2.12, guys. Guess someone's going to get us up to 2.13. 13 is my lucky number. We have to get a couple more people on here tonight. Let's see if we can get to 213. But yeah, I don't see it here, so I know what you mean. I think it's maybe if you don't mind when you get home tonight, when you're by a desktop, or if you're at home, pull up a desktop or something. And it's pretty cool when you become a member. It's funny. I go into the back end and I see all our members, and I'm just like so thankful. Seriously, like I'm going to show up every day for the rest of my life. So if you want to, I think when you're a member, you absolutely get the notifications. Pretty sure. I don't know. Glynis, do you get the notifications? And Reiki? And George, do you get the notifications when I go live? Della, thank you so much for hanging out. Guys, tomorrow I'm probably going to be on much earlier. I'm thinking about 7:30 tomorrow, okay? 7:30. We're going to do 7 to midnight, 5 hours tomorrow, okay? But for now, I want to play you a couple of face swaps. So don't go anywhere. Look, we offended 3 people with the Joe Biden episode 29. But hey, look, he said it. He said it. Go and give him the thumbs down. And don't give him a vote either. Yeesh. Oh, I love you, Kyle. Kyle said, I don't get the notifications, Mark. I just stalk your channel. You're so awesome. Look, I got to tell you guys what. If I start getting notes from you guys are like, hey, look, I'm moving to Washington. Can you find me an agent? That is how I stop selling real estate. Can you understand? It's a really weird thing, but I have this mindset, okay? If I could somehow get like X amount of referrals from the family that are selling homes, buying homes all over the country, that would allow me to have other agents do the work, that I could find great agents. My job would be essentially doing like recruiting the best agent for you. Here's the reason why that makes sense. When you buy or sell a piece of real estate, you're doing it once every 7 years, once every 5 to 7 years, maybe even longer. I do this every day of my life. So you're asking a certain set of questions to a potential agent. You don't know what to ask really because you don't do it every day. I'm asking a whole different set of questions, and I'm just dismissing people based on information you'd never think of asking. And then I find you someone that's amazing, and you decide whether or not you want to use them. You don't have to, but at least you have a great choice. And if you do use them, that helps the show. You don't pay anything for it. They pay me a referral fee, and everybody's happy. So, and then I can come here more with you because I want to do a morning show with you guys and an afternoon show. My mindset is 3 shows a day if I can get there. Is we have face swaps at every single one. If my job was just to be here making face swaps for you guys, do you guys know I make these right before the show every day? Annette, how are you? I make these face swaps every day right before the show. Like, here's another one. Let me show you one more. This was one from also Quomover. Quomover, are you there? Wait, Mr. Quomover. Or how about, should we play you this one? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what this was.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Donald,
Look,
how you doing?
I'm at Walter Reed right now.
I heard.
Yeah, I've got coronavirus.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been watching it on the news, but I took last night off. I know your show probably was crap without me, but I had to rest it up, Mark.
Donald.
It really, look, you could hear it in my voice tonight. I'm really not feeling my best, but
I can hear it.
I'm going to get through it.
Good.
You know, they told me I could take it easy in the residence. They said, just stay. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, awesome.
Stay in.
You should.
You could order room service. We'll bring it in hazmat suits. I said,
What?
are you kidding me? I'm going to go and do a presser. Watch, I'm going to do a presser.
Hold on, go back a little.
Presser. And Sleep Sofa Joe is probably back in his basement. That's right, he's a groundhog. Groundhogging it up, really. I mean, I'm here, coronavirus and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Mark, we've been keeping in contact with the Biden campaign, trying to figure out how he was keeping in touch with 200 million people while he was in his groundhog hole.
Oh, that's a good question.
We're looking at the technology to see if maybe I could still kind of rally, but from here at Walter Reed.
That's a great idea.
So, look, we're working on it, but, I mean, seriously, I'm here doing a presser. I'm here with you. I'm going on Fox next with Hannity.
Oh, you are?
So Hannity's going to bring me on to talk about coronavirus.
That's awesome.
And look, I know you call it the flu-hun, but now it's happened to be Mark. So I really am calling it coronavirus now because it's a little too close to home. Anyway, look, I think that if Sleep Sofa Joe decides to stay in his basement and I'm out here doing a presser with coronavirus, I think that shows that one of us is strong and the other one is a weakling that calls himself Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to probably take a nap now, Mark, like Sleep Sofa Joe. I'm going to act like a Joey Futon, really.
Joey Futon.
So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Oh, my goodness, guys.
That's the old call from the drummer.
Look, he calls in every single day, okay?
Every single day.
Always a conspiracy, never fails. Look, there's always going to be a conspiracy. Most times it involves Donald Trump. I have one question for you guys. If you are curious, I have a question. So, a couple things I've uncovered, like I'm going to show you episode 19 of the Donald Trump show, okay? After I show you episode 25, which is going to blow your mind. But Hunter Biden took bribes from the Russian mayor. They found this actual wire, information. He received $3-point-something million from the mayor of Moscow's wife, okay? He took $1.5 billion of securities from China 10 days after going on a trip with his father, Sleep Sofa Joe, with no background at all. What is China expecting back for that $1.5 billion? Okay, first of all. Secondly, if Donald Trump had gone to China, brought his son Eric Trump, and his son Eric Trump took $1.5 billion of Chinese securities back to handle this form of financial whatever, received $83.5 thousand a month from Burisma Oil from Ukraine, and Donald Trump was caught on camera saying, look, I told them that if they don't fire the AG looking into my son, Hunter, they're not going to get the $1 billion, really. And look, they fired him. I was like, okay. But really, he sleeps off a Joe. He goes, look, I told them if they don't fire that AG, well, they're not getting the $1 billion. Well, son of a gun. What do you know? They fired him. Yeah, he said it. They don't even... But if Trump had done that, if his son had those securities, what would the fake news National Enquirer media be doing right now? All you'd hear about. Trump is colluding. Trump is colluding. Trump is colluding. He's colluding again. He never colluded in the first place. But we make up stories and we keep push the narrative and people start to believe it because people are stupid. Look, I'm sorry. Not winning big league like Donald J. Trump. I went to Wharton. Look, I went to friggin' Wharton School of Business. All right, and look, when I was there, a couple of things I picked up is when you hear the fake news, you need to look at it like your eyes half open, okay, like a President G-hole, really. Jackie's a family member. Woo! All right, we have to get a song together for Jackie. Jackie, look what I'm going to do for you. This is a very special thing I'm about to show you. I'm going to play Jackie an instrumental on the one guitar I've built in my life. What's crazy about this, Jackie, is I only built one guitar, okay? And when I built this beautiful thing here in my arms, I don't know. I had a thought for a minute. I was like, maybe I'll make these and sell them because the concept here was very simple. Hold on, let me show you the back. Isn't that cool? I did the sunburst. We do these on my BeatSeats, as you can see the one I'm sitting on. And I finished this to look like my BeatSeat. So here's the story with my one guitar that I built. I did this unorthodox. Everything I do in my life is not the way other people do it. And so I had this thought to myself. Could I build a guitar the way I see it in my mind? And the way I saw it in my mind is taking 2x4 material of cedar. Cedar is very light. So I put two pieces together, 2x8. So now it's 16 inches wide and it's 4 inches tall. I thought 4 was enough. I should have done 3. I should have put 3 of these together, okay? This is cedar right here. I don't know if you can see in the back where they all join. You see that? Look at that. All 4 pieces join right there at the back. You see that? How cool is that? So I sanded it all down and finished it so it's really nice and you can feel the wood grain, which is very nice. But so this is real cedar 2x4 material, which then I cut very thin on the inside, like that, right? So now I had the shape of this jazz guitar back here. Do you see my jazz guitar on the ground? Yeah, right, hold on. That's my jazz guitar. This is the shape of that. So I built this puppy, and I realized very quickly that I'm not a guitar builder. It's a cool idea to build one. And the neck too, I don't know if you can see, but the neck is a flamed maple. Can you see that? I got like this flamed maple thing going where you could actually see the flame in the neck. I don't know. Anyway, so unorthodox build, but yeah, not many cedar guitars. I also don't think that there's any built this way where you use 2x material. I did use real guitar tone wood on the top and the back, and I just found a nice piece of flame maple and carved the neck out. But anyway, I'm going to play you something on here, and let's see how it sounds. This is as a thank you to Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, for joining the family. Much better. Now we're low. See, this is why I usually don't play this guitar, Jack. It's because it doesn't sound good. Hold on. I'm going to play you something on a regular guitar. But that, anyway, built it. Just doesn't sound right now. I'll tune it for tomorrow and play something else. But let me play you a song here quickly. This is a song for Jackie. Okay, let's see what we got here. And guys, if you join the show or if you become a family member and I don't see it, just shoot a note and say, hey, I just joined, so I can say, okay? I'm going to just play you something short and not too loud, okay, Jackie, because the family's asleep. Jackie Welsh, join the Real Talk family just now. Yeah. Jackie Welsh, just join the Real Talk family right now. Started the show on a Wednesday night. Before you know it, we're right here at 1 a.m. my time. Jackie Welsh, join the Real Talk family tonight. And Jackie Welsh, join the Real Talk family tonight. 2 days together, even though It's just 2 short hours yet. But guess what? We're not even close to done. Oh, Jackie Wells joined the Real Talk family tonight. Jackie Wells joined the Real Talk family tonight. Jackie did. Jackie did. Dude, you need to get a BeatSeat. Blickum, blickum, blickum needs a BeatSeat. It's a drum kit in a box. Jackie said, oh my God, that guy is saying my name. Jackie Welch enjoying the Real Talk show tonight. If you tell me your son's name, I'll include him too. The Real Talk family, we're a family, we're going to grow. We're a family, as soon as the world knows that we need to love, we need to share our laughter, and each and every smile goes a long way. 'Cause Jackie Wells joy and Real Talk family tonight. Scotty Wells joined the Real Talk show. Scotty, don't you know that your mom, Jackie Welsh, joined the Real Talk show tonight? Scotty Welsh, don't you know that the best Real Talk family involves our family? One more time. Jackie Wells, join the Real Talk show tonight. Welcome to the family, Jackie Welch and Scotty too. Anytime you want to stop by, Scotty. Live, laugh, and love. That's absolutely what we do every single day here. And what you're going to trip out on is, as soon as you realize this, Jackie, is that this has been going on every day for 647 days in a row for 2 to 6 hours. And this is the show. I will improvise songs in real time and connect with you guys. And I really appreciate this. Any donations, when I see stuff on Venmo, it blows my mind. I'm like, what? People support? Like, that's so cool because I just do it. The world needs light. So I do it. But the fact that...
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Donald. How you doing? But the fact that you guys are so generous and you support my vision to try to do this for the rest of my life and see if I can come out with you multiple times a day. I don't want to just do one show, guys. That's not enough real talk. It's not enough real talk. We need songs 3 times a day. We need face swaps 3 times a day. And we need inspirational moments 3 times a day. You need to be able to tune in to me live, not just at night. But 7, 8 o'clock in the morning for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then again at 2 for a couple hours. Oh, you know, I got 5 minutes. I'm going to pop in and see what Mark's talking about. This will be the first Ed TV show. Here we go. Like, oh, I'm serious. Bring the cameras. Let's roll. All right, let's get to a face swap, people. This is episode 25 of the Donald Trump Show. It's really probably one of the best episodes. It's called Gaslighting an American Election, really. Here we go. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me on the final episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're wrapping it up. People don't like all of the episodes on the sleep sofa. Look, let's be honest, he's such a bad candidate that they have to try to distract you with all kinds of fake news. Like the newest, did you see? We destroyed them with our RNC. Their numbers start going belly up. So now they're trying to spin the narrative. So wait, let me get this straight. The Trump supporters are the ones who are rioting in the streets? Why don't we take a look a little closer and see what's really going on?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
The sleep's over. You just failed the test.
My physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. My mental fitness.
Wow, tongue-tied, bumbling Biden. Welcome to the show.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
There she is, Nancy Pelosi. Oh, how was that hairdo? No mask, huh? Oh, but no one's above the law. But you, huh, Nancy Pelosi? Look, let's get the gaslighting going. Here we go.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
When did Glenn Beck turn into such a chooch? I know, it's not really him, but that squarehead sure looks like him.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Wait a minute, but didn't you say the Trumpers were the ones out on the streets? Who's lying now? Laverne Cox?
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Well, it's called the First Amendment of the United States, Chris Cuomo. You should probably read it sometime.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
Wow, super classy. You should do something about that face. You've got RBF, resting bee face. That's right.
When they go low, we kick.
See, behind closed doors, it's not when they go low, we go high. It's when they go low, we kick them. They've been kicking the hell out of the Trumpers since I came down the escalator, really.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
I mean, news reporters threatening violence. Guys, are you paying attention?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized up to the right.
Now, this one's hilarious. Don Lemonhead. Are you kidding me? All of the rioting on the streets is your left-wing Antifa scumbags. Let's think about this logically. For the last 90 days, the press has been saying, oh, peaceful protests. They wouldn't have done that if it was for Trumper.
Thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers.
Look, there's a gaslight right there. I never said all Mexicans were rapists and murderers. Just that they're sending a lot of them. Guess what, though? Sleepy said very similar things in 2006.
I'd like to punch him in the face.
Robert De Niro, the most overrated actor in the 20th century. I mean, look, I get it. The one character you played in Raging Bull, and you think, like, you could continue the same guy? Look, you're terrible in everything else. The same character over and over and over. Let's squint our eyes and talk the same. So I'm not really putting too much stock in Bobby De Niro.
I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
You see that? Sleeps Over Joe is the one who's behind all of the gaslighting. Sleeps Over bumbling Biden. He wants to fight me behind the school. Look, let's go, Sleepy.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I just had to watch that again. Oh my goodness, he's such a marble-mouthed, muffin-headed bumbler. Sleeping on his sleep sofa, a little Joey futon.
Punch some people in the face!
I think that werewolf made Winona Ryder pee her pants.
That's what it looked like there. Let's watch that again.
Punch some people in the face!
Yep, I think so. And also Matthew Modine. Looks like he's cast for the part of Val Kilmer.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
Well, ancient history would tell us that it was John Wilkes Booth. He shot my favorite president of all time, Abraham Lincoln. And of course, he was the first Republican, but most people don't know that. But I have to say, Johnny Depp, I used to like you when you played Jack Sparrow.
Who knew you'd turn into a real-life scumbag pirate? Do you have scurvy?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Now, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Pensy, do we have this guy's information?
Yes, Mr. President. We have the location on one beaker from Sesame Street.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
Very clever. I see your husband is the ghost of Christmas past, so you got that going for you.
This way. That's it right there. Pull it up.
Remember this one? Somehow I still look better than Kathy.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Do you remember this when Madonna stood outside the White House right after I won? You guys have been doing this since day one.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
What the frig is wrong with this country?
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
This Maxine Waters, she's one of the worst of them all.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
This is when it got bad. Maxine Waters standing there, lighting the fire, telling, get in people's faces. Do you remember when that started happening? People having dinner and being yelled at of restaurants? Yeah, that was all them. But no, let's blame Trump somehow.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Are you kidding me? This is poison right here, right? She poisons everything. I offered $10 billion to the Postal Service, and she said no. They're the ones who are destroying America. The Democrat socialism is just communism, really. Talk to anybody who's dealt with people who are like, hey, socialism, and then 5 years later, it's a communist country. It's going to happen here under Sleep Sofa Joe.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day.
For the record, this is the vice presidential candidate for the Democrat Party.
And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
They're not going to let up, and they should not. So wait, if they're your people, and they shouldn't and will not, how did they become my people?
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Look, I think I've made my point. That the people on the left are crap, really. And all they've done since the beginning of 16 is try to derail my presidency. And they're trying extra hard right now. And it's all because of this.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate. But that doesn't mean you could gaslight for the last 4 years, and that when your poll numbers are starting to drop, you just spin it and say, oh no, it's all Trump. The public can see through your lies. Look, this has been quite an experience having my own talk show, the Donald Trump Show. But every good thing comes to an end, so I guess this is it. Maybe we'll see you sometime in the future. It's Donald Trump signing off.
Kyle, I'm already on top of that idea, so check it out. You guys probably saw, you may not have seen this yet. This is what I did with that whole concept. I put together that idea, and this is where we went with it. It goes like this. Dropbox, where are you? Face swaps. So we made a rap out of that because that's what we do over here. Sleepy pooper. We try to ask him to tell us things, but he's a bit of a pooper. This is it right here. It's called Bumbling Biden Beats. Really? And it goes like this. It's very short. Like, did you guys see my rap for Joe Biden yet? This is pretty funny.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate.
My physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental.
Have you heard of Joe Biden in the basement? He be hiding, waiting to come out to see his shadow. Run back downstairs. He's a groundhog. Oh no, there's 6 more weeks of race wars.
Physical as well as my mental fitness.
Oh, so that's going to be the rap I'm going to write over that. I think I just did it. I think that'll just be it. I'll clip it tomorrow and drop that, what we just did right there, Nita. Have you heard of Joe Biden? In the basement, he be hiding.
So that's where we went with the sleeper.
Look, mix a little Jerry Nadler in there with it. Oh, I got one for you. You want one, 11? I got a Jerry Nadler. You want a Jerry Nadler? I already made it. Episode 19 of Donald Trump Show. Check this out. Or I'm sorry, episode 18 of Donald Trump Show. Check this out.
It's Hamill and Jameson. We head to the studio live with Donald Trump for episode 18 of the Donald Trump Show. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on episode 18 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we're going to talk about Nadler. You know, he's basically trying to say there's no such thing as Antifa. He also is pushing the voting by mail. So I thought it'd be interesting for us to dissect an old piece of footage I just came across. So let's check it out.
It's a very tempting point. I just, as a very experienced practical politician from New York.
Well, I'm from New York too, Nibbly Nadler.
I feel constrained to observe that in my experience in New York, paper ballots are extremely susceptible to fraud.
Really? That's not what all of your cohorts are saying. Jerry, they're saying that it will be safe. Everybody can vote by mail. They'll be able to vote for Biden. And whether they're alive or not, their vote will be counted.
Paper ballots are extremely susceptible to fraud. Extremely susceptible to fraud. Fraud.
Of course, you know that's just some trick photography there, but we wanted to make sure you understand the point. Nadler believes that paper ballots are extremely susceptible to fraud.
And at least with the old clunky voting machines that we have in New York, the deliberate fraud is way down.
Look, Nadler and I are in agreement on this one. The deliberate fraud is down when you use a machine. So what are we even talking about here? I don't even understand why everyone's fighting me. Oh, that's right, it's because Trump said it.
Compared to paper. When the machines break down, they vote on paper. We've had real problems.
He said it right there. When the machines break down and they use paper, they've had real problems. This is 2004, people. It's not like it's been 50 years and all of a sudden we're doing better. We're doing worse, actually.
So there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I'm simply observing that as a problem. There's got to be a way of getting the best of our methodologies.
So, Nadler, when did you stop speaking so practically?
In fact, the MIT studies have shown that hand-counted paper ballots are among the most reliable.
Ooh, you've got a fighter there, Nadler.
And
may
at
be
least
reliable, but
if there's a miscount,
I'm not
you
gonna
can
argue-
discover it. You can't discover miscounts with these
Well, then
machines.
maybe optical scan with paper. I want a paper trail. I want paper somewhere, but pure paper with no machines. I can show you experience, which would make your head spin.
Back then, he could show you experience, make your head spin, but now they're like, hey, let's vote by mail. It's fine. There's no fraud. It's totally fine. We should just do it. Coronavirus, schmoronavirus.
What's happening in Portland right now? There's riots.
That's a myth.
Wait, what's happening in Portland is a myth? I gotta hear more of this one.
It's being spread only in Washington, D.C.
Oh my goodness. It's a myth spread only in Washington, D.C. Holy cow. Tell us more about this myth, Nat Liar.
About Antifa in Portland?
Yes.
Sir, there's videos everywhere online. There's fires and riots. They're throwing fireworks at federal officers. DHS is there.
Nadler the Numbskull. Look, he probably thinks that they're shooting a motion picture film right now, and it's all a myth. Could be, maybe. You ever seen Argo?
Look online. It gets crazy, Mr. Nadler.
Jerry Nadler, living in denial, really. You can't save a soul like Jerry Nadler. He's a bad guy. Oh, yeah, look, we can't have paper ballots because they're bad news. There's fraud. But then as soon as his candidate is going to get demolished in the square by Donald J. Trump, oh, look, we should have some paper ballots. They're fine. There's no problems. Trump's crazy. Jerry No Good Nadler, really. Look, I'll see you tomorrow in the next Donald Trump show.
Oh, guys. That is one of my favorites right there. I have to do something special here for Jackie. So, Jackie, you know, everybody was kind of taken aback by the debate. Did you see the debate? Who watched the debate? Well, I had my own. This is what Real Talk saw that night. Episode 27 of the Donald Trump Show.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio, but let's head to Donald Trump Show for the first presidential debate. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you for joining me on the 27th episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, it's the official Real Talk presidential debate between me and Sleeps Over Joe Biden. Yeah, you guys are looking forward to it, I know. You can't wait to see the Trumper demolish him. I can't either, but you're going to be surprised. Yeah, all of you think it's going to be easy, right? It's not so easy. Watch, I'm going to show you especially, because I know you had his special goggles that he was wearing. But anyway, look, it's the first debate, and as always, not fair for the Trumper. But let's get into it. Here we go.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 presidential debates. I'm Chris Wallace, and I'm with Fox News. Tonight I'll be the moderator, and we will be asking President Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden, former vice president, a select set of questions, and you, the people, will get to make the judgment on who is equipped to be the president of the United States. Neither have gotten the questions, except for Joe Biden. There are no listening devices, and Joe Biden does not have a pair of contact lenses that are acting like teleprompters. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden.
How you doing, man? How are you? I'm well.
Mr. President, I want to start this off light. Why are you such a xenophobe and racist?
Always with the softballs, huh, Chris? Love it. Look, I've been here for 47 months, and I've never gotten a straight question from you, really. I mean, seriously, do you want to just, throw money at Biden now? Honestly, what I could tell you is this, Chris. I put a bounty out there, $1 million, which is kind of like nothing to me, to anybody who could prove that I'm a racist or xenophobe, because all I've ever done is care for all of the people on the planet. What's the sleeps office excuse with the crime bill, huh?
Well, we'll get to that, Mr. President, but my next question is for the Vice President. Mr. Vice President, what kind of car do you drive?
Well, I drive a Cobra, man. That's right, my Aunt Judy told me, look, only cool guys named Joe drive Cobras. So look, I get the sunroof down, I put down the top, and I keep going. Sometimes Joe and I go for a long ride in the woods together. And look, my Aunt Judy said that it's all about the car you drive.
You ask me a question,
What?
and you
Can
ask
you?
him that question.
I can't believe it. I'm trying to.
I
I got 2 minutes. I thought I'm not allowed to speak. Hey, why don't you shut up there, you clown? Unbelievable.
You're a clown.
Everything I'm trying to do, he's stepping all over it.
You gotta
Mr.
be
President,
freaking kidding me.
Mr. President, your team agreed to 2 uninterrupted minutes, and you can't seem to follow the rules. Mr. President, how did you bumble the coronavirus so royally?
You've got to be freaking kidding me. The questions I'm getting. You ask him what kind of car he's driving?
Yeah, my Aunt
I've
Judy
been trying
told me
to.
about that car. I've been driving it since
Are you
I was
kidding me?
17
This
years
guy's
old.
trying to make
Sitting
noise
on
in
the
my
side
ear
of the
now.
What? No problems from my perspective.
You're like putting it up on the tee for him, and he's knocking it out of the park. And then you're asking me like, oh, could you tell us about Tenochtitlan? Look, I can't tell you about Tenochtitlan, okay? I probably could. I have total recall. Not like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, you know. I don't really like Arnold. He's not really much of a Terminator, really.
They say I have a problem with my mind. Look what he's talking about now.
I'll tell you what, Sleeps Over Joe. Terminator was a great movie, but I'm going to terminate you. That's right. I'm going to take you down in the square. I'm going to invite President Xi-Hole to watch me dismember you, really. And look, when he goes back to Tiananmen Square to share the news with all of his people, they'll say Donald J. Trump is amazing. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like this before. There's never been anybody like me, really.
Well, President Trump, just to follow up on that, why did you not denounce the white supremacists? And why are we continued to see racism in the streets?
See, this is the crap I'm talking about. They gang up on me. I mean, Chris Wallace is like working for the Biden campaign. Look, there's very few white supremacists out there, but like I said, stand down, people. At least stand by for a little while, because we need to stop the Antifa scum. But of course, look at the sleeps over there. He's trying to blame me for Antifa. Let's just be very clear. If these people were my people, the press never would have said that they were peaceful protests. They would have been like, oh, Trump bad. Look, rioting in the streets, they're killing and murdering and all kinds of bad things. But no, it was like, oh, look, they're making flower pots and look, they're kissing each other. And with coronavirus, too, no masks, no spread there. It was all Trump rallies, really, but not the spread from the rioting, from Joe Biden's campaign. And look, did you see gaslighting an American election? I mean, it's all right there, people.
So why don't you condemn the Antifa and the white supremacy
stuff?
Mr. Vice President, you've been a successful senator for 47 years and a vice president for 8 years, and a great vice president at that. What would you do to continue that legacy as president? Look, you got that one right. My Aunt Judy told me that we should try to put our heads down and do what Rap Rock did.
Did he just call Barack?
She said, look, if they don't vote for me, then they ain't black. So we're trying to get that out into the communities. We'll gloss right over that one.
So no retort? No retort from you. He says, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, and you're not even going to respond, Chris Wallace?
Well, I'm not really sure what the problem is with that statement, Mr. President.
Look, you guys could clearly see that they have it for Trump. And we didn't even get it to talk about all of the good things that we've done for the country. Because Chris Wallace decided to become Joe Biden's #1 fan, really. Anyway, I've got to go, but I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Guys, how funny is that episode? But it doesn't stop there, Jackie. It doesn't stop there, Glynis. It doesn't stop there, 11:59th hour. Because there's a part 2. There's a part 2, my friends. Oh my goodness, guys. You ready for this one? Part 2, episode 28 of the Donald J. Trump Show in the big league. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studios. We head to Donald Trump for episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me at episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight we continue delving in on the first debate. Some of the outtakes that you didn't see on the live performance, you know, was taped prior, right? There's a lot of footage that's going to come out in the coming days on Real Talk. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here.
Our first question of the day goes to Vice President Biden. How do you keep so calm and collected during the pandemic?
Lots of naps.
Mr. President,
really.
Please stop interrupting.
Well, look, my Aunt Judy told me that I could get through this complete debate without falling asleep on camera. I think she's right. But look, but this guy, I can't get a word in edgewise here. He continues to... I'm telling you, my Aunt Judy said that we gave him almost 4 years. I only have 47. I need 4 more to get the job done.
Are you serious? He says he's going to do that? Sleepy. Sleepy. Wake up. Holy cow. It's like, are you even to hear the words coming out of your mouth? The questions you're getting are so simple. She won't even answer your question, really.
What are you even talking about, Donald?
Would you let me speak?
This is crazy.
Joe. Sleepy.
Yeah, what?
Sleepy, be quiet while I'm speaking, okay? You're being very rude right now, okay? Look, what's important to understand is that Trump always wins, okay?
Yeah, well, my Aunt Judy says...
Now, hold on a second, Joe. Wait, you be quiet, Sleep Sofa Joe. I have more to say, okay? You can't just go grandiose and pretend like you did anything in your entire career. I mean, let's talk about Hunter. Where's Hunter, huh, Joe?
He's hiding in
he
my
got
basement.
$3.2 million from the Russian mayor's wife.
My Aunt Judy looked
Now,
at it.
yeah, you say that it was fake news, but who's the fake news? Is it the mainstream media? Is it fake news? I think they're the only ones who don't want to report the truth, Joe.
It's not
which
true.
is that you are in bed with the Russians and the Chinese.
It's not true.
Look, you can't beat Trump, you can't buy Trump, but you could sure buy Biden. I've seen it done. They're buying Biden left and right for 47 years. They actually call you Baby Biden in Ukraine because the way you handle yourself is kind of like a baby.
Gentlemen, we're going to stop the bickering and we're going to move forward with the next question. Mr. Vice President, what is your favorite thing to do on a day off?
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Mr. President, if you can't control your outbursts, we're going to have to pause
Every
the
day's
show.
a vacation day for Sleepy.
It's unbelievable. Can't even get a complete sentence in without being completely jumped on by the President of the United States. Oh, what do I do on my days off? It's a good question, Chris. I like to nap. I like to put plenty of naps in my schedule. Every 15 minutes on the hour, you'll find me napping on my Joey futon. That's right. If not there, it's going to be on my Sleep Sofa Joe.
Joe, are you kidding me? How could you nap when you're going to be president? You're not going to be able to nap anymore, Joe. You're going to have to actually do some work. I know that's not something you're used to doing, Napper. Look, you know we call you DJ Sleep Sofa, right? Sometimes it's MC Napper. But really, you're really kind of just funny. I really laugh at you most times because you could never do the job that I did, Sleep Sofa Joe. I've been winning big league, the things we did against China. Look, Sleepy, let me tell you one thing you don't know, okay? I'm going to point at you and tell you about me. I did a lot of great things this last 4 years, but I'm pretty certain that you've done nothing in your entire career.
Final question of the evening.
Wait, I don't get the same question about what I do on a day off?
No, I have a better question for you, Mr. President.
That's because Donald doesn't take any days off, Chris Wallace. That's why you didn't ask that to me. You could have asked how many hours a year do you sleep, and it'd probably be under the amount of naps that Sleep Sofa Joe takes in a month. But look, that's just what you do when you're a winner, not a sleepy loser like Joe bumbling Biden in his Joey futon.
Look, I've had enough of this. My Aunt Judy told me I should put my foot down, and I think I'm about to do it now. I want to just win this election because we need to get back to what's right, which is us taking everything from the American people. We're going to get back to big government and people getting less.
That's the first honest thing you've said today, Joe. Seriously, you want to take instead of give. I want everybody to do well. Look, Sleepy, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me you want to make government bigger and people make less, take home less? Really, that's a good idea for bringing back the economy, bonehead McGillicuddy Biden.
Mr. President, a train leaves Chicago at 3:15 p.m., and one leaves Los Angeles at 12:17 in the evening.
You gotta be freaking
How much
kidding.
gas... Mr. President, let me finish my question, please, sir. Sir, let me finish my question while I'm trying to get the full question out for you, sir. Sir, Mr. President. Mr. President, please, let me finish my... Okay, yeah. So, how much gasoline would it use in the trip?
I have no idea. This is not a math competition, Chris Wallace, okay? So...
See, he won't answer it because he can't answer it. My Aunt Judy told me he was bad at math.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? I mean, you want me to put numbers together here on the stage?
Well, if you can't do it, okay.
I mean, you asked Biden what he does on vacation days. You asked him what his car... What kind of car? I have a lot of cars, Chris Wallace.
It's basically a question my 5-year-old niece answered last week.
So why don't you ask Sleep Sofa Joe to do it then?
No, not necessarily.
No, I got this one, Chuck. It's 6.
Mr. Vice President, it's Chris.
Oh, I was just kidding. What is Joey Futon talking about? 6? What the hell is 6 feet? I don't know, maybe 6 days for him to travel there in his horsing carriage. I don't know. Anyway, look, I can't answer a hypothetical about 2 different vehicles living at 2 different points in time. And look, maybe one of them's a Ferrari, the other one's like a Datsun. How am I supposed to tell which one uses more miles per gallon? Really, it's a stacked question, Chris Wallace. You know it. Look, this is what we've got, people. The mainstream fake news National Enquirer is trying to suppress the Trumper. They're trying to push a Sleep Sofa into the White House. I'm pretty sure he had contact lenses with a teleprompter system inside so he could have someone type in dialogue. The only time he could speak is with the teleprompter. So, look, anyway, that's episode 28 of the Donald Trump Show. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
My people, my people. Let's see. Oh, Kyle, thanks, buddy. So, guys, that is such a funny episode. Did you hear what he says in the background? Every day's a vacation day for Sleepy. My favorite moment. Every day's a vacation day for Sleepy. Oh, man. All right, I got another one here. I'm really excited to play for you guys, okay? We talked about Hunter Biden, but nobody shines a light on Hunter Biden like we're about to. This is episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show. By the way, I just want to say hi to a few people before we get in here. Hold on. Let me shut this off once it starts. Hold on. Okay. I want to say hi to Valerie. I want to say hi to Jackie, of course, is kicking it with us, which has been so cool. May, I want to say hi to May. I want to say hi to, let's go back very quickly. I saw, Space, my buddy Space. Space Race. I've been doing this every day, okay? For like the last 350 days at least, I've made a face swap every single day. Sometimes it's Christopher Walken. Sometimes it's Al Pacino. Most times it's Trump or Pence. There's a funny bit I have where Donald Trump writes a song about Sleep Sofa Joe and Pence gives him a vocal note. That's one of the best. Remind me to play that for you right after this. And then there's a great couple things with Jack Nicholson, Al Pacino, Scarface, and... or not Scarface, but Al Pacino, just Al Pacino. Look, guys, sometimes we get Al Pacino. It's gonna come out on the Real Talk Show. Look, sometimes I do it, or I'm gonna do Scarface.
Whoa, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You come down to the Real Talk show? Manny, just shoot that piece of shit, okay, man?
I love how he says shit. He doesn't say the S word.
Every dog has his day, huh, Mel?
I told him, didn't make sense clipping you and Eddie working for us like that. He messed up.
You messed up too, Mel.
Don't go too far, Tony.
I'm not. You are.
Oh, you can't shoot a cop! You can't shoot a cop!
Whoever says you was one.
Wait a second! Wait a second! I can fix this! I can fix this!
Yeah, maybe you could fix yourself a one-way ticket to the resurrection. So long, Mel. Have a good trip.
Bam! That's my favorite. He doesn't say trip. Have a good trip.
So long, Mal. Have a good trip. You're going to be manning a clock tower in Alaska, so dress warm.
That was my first impression I did, like, spot on all the time. I'd walk around a Scarface and be like,
hey, let me get a Burger King. I want a frickin' Big Mac, mate. No, don't hold that frickin' ketchup. I also put it on there, mate, okay? What? Huh? You gotta be kidding me, mate. Hey, Manny, did you hear this lady? She said I could only have fries in a combo. Did you ever heard? This is America, okay? I want my frickin' human rights, like Jimmy Carter say, okay?
So guys, look, check it out. We're going to go to the Donald Trump episode 19.
This is Hunter Biden. This is Biden behind bars. And keep your eye out. I think there's an appearance by a couple people. You'll see. Take a look. Here we go.
Hammerlin Jameson introducing the President of the United States for episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me on episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight, we talk about bumbling Biden again. Did you hear about it? In Ukraine, he's now being brought up on charges. About time. Let's take a closer look.
Democrat presidential candidate and former Vice President Joe Biden finds himself in more hot water this week.
You know, when Sleeps Over Joe goes in the hot water, the kids like to run their hands up and down his legs and watch the white hairs rise up and down in the water. He loves it when the kids play on his lap. He loves kids on his lap.
Just confirmed, a Ukrainian court ordered Joe Biden to be formally listed in a criminal case.
Ooh, formally listed? What does that mean? Let's get to the bottom of it.
The crime? The alleged firing of Ukraine's former prosecutor general, Viktor Shokin.
Oh, the old quid pro quo routine.
In exchange for dropping an investigation into Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden.
Is it me, or does Hunter Biden look just like Skeet Ulrich?
Biden and the company for which he was a board member, Burisma Oil. Shokin formally called for an investigation into his firing back in February of 2020.
Interesting timing. Right after the fake impeachment. Right when coronavirus made its way to our shores. Look, I'm not saying that the Ukraine is involved with coronavirus, but it just seems like they're trying to stonewall any investigation into Sleeps Over Joe, but he's involved in something nefarious here with his son.
Claiming the Ukrainian government at the time relieved Shokin of his post in exchange for $1 billion in loan guarantees promised by Biden.
It's not looking good for the Sleep Sofa. I'm wondering if he could bumble his way out of this one.
A bribe Biden himself admitted to doing.
What? The Democratic candidate for President of the United States bribed somebody? I've got to see this one.
Prosecutor's not fired. You're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
So let me get this straight, Sleeps Over Joe. You and your son decided to hold the Ukrainian people hostage while you had them drop
An inquiry into your son, Hunter Skeet Ulrich. I think he's Skeet Ulrich. I don't think it's really Hunter. I'm just saying.
But at the time Shokin called for this case back in February, the courts listed one of the defendants as an unnamed American.
That's actually interesting because Sleep Sofa Joe forgets his name all the time.
An individual widely understood to be Joe Biden, Obama's Ukraine point man.
Two things that surprised me. First of all, that Obama picked Biden as his VP, and that he'd have him be point man on anything. Besides feather count on the pillow he uses at the White House.
But Biden was never formally named.
This can't be good for Sleep Sofa Joe right before the Democratic convention. He's going to have a scandal.
Now, the courts have ruled it is improper to conceal Biden's name and that there is sufficient evidence to proceed with an investigation.
You know, I said a while back, why isn't anybody looking into Hunter? And everybody gave me a hard time. Look, nobody asks Joe Biden the tough questions because he doesn't remember the answers.
The ruling cannot be appealed.
Perhaps Sleep Sofa, if he took a nap, maybe he'd be able to retain more information.
Another key development in this story is the release of a series of telephone conversations that has garnered major questions.
Ooh, telephone calls. I wonder if it's like Jerky Boys. It's Saul Rosenberg.
Andrei Derkach, a member of parliament in Ukraine, in a press conference Tuesday released what he says appear to be voice recordings of then Secretary of State John Kerry, Vice President Joe Biden, and then President of Ukraine Poroshenko.
Well, unfortunately, we're not able to hear what Catherine Zeta-Jones has to say in the interview. And it looks like, she's interviewing the guy who bangs Stifler's mom. You know, from the American Pie movie.
Poroshenko, discussing the Burisma case and discussing the removal of Viktor Shokin.
Look, somebody's going to have to find that leaked audio for me. I can't wait to listen in. I love good content, especially when it's John Kerry and Joe Sleep Sofa bumbling Biden speaking with Poroshenko.
Neither Kerry, Biden, nor Poroshenko have affirmed the verity of these recordings.
Of course they don't. They've got doggy doo-doo on their loafers.
The recordings appear to have been leaked from government officials and whistleblowers, but are currently being verified.
Well, Sleep Sofa would like to verify that he doesn't have a poopadoop in his pants.
Ukrainian President Zelensky,
the owner of the largest car manufacturer company in the movie Tommy Boy.
And Zelensky stated he anticipates more developments over the course of the summer and says the case could qualify as high treason.
High treason? For the bumbler? Maybe that's why he's been pretending that he's going senile. He just makes things up because they're going to unmask him. Now they have, and he can say, look, I don't freaking remember. I don't remember my name, really.
Candidate Biden has yet to respond to this latest development.
Well, that's because Biden can't do anything but read off of a teleprompter. Look, I think that's probably enough for episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show. Bumbling. So make sure you subscribe, ding that bell. I'll see you tomorrow.
Here's my favorite part.
Next Donald Trump.
Ready?
Have a good night.
Ready? Oh my goodness. It just hangs there for like 9 seconds. Oh my goodness, I love that bit right there. That end scene, like, wanted Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden. My face hurts right here. Oh, my face hurts. Oh my goodness, guys, I love that bit. And Finch, his name was Finch. Kyle, you nailed it. I almost think it's better when people have to try to figure out what Kyle did, because I said the guy who banged Stifler's mom. I think people would know that better if I said, look, it's Finch from American Pie. They'd be like, who the frig is Finch? But you're like, the guy who banged Stifler's mom. Be like, oh yeah, that's right. The guy who banged the mom. I remember that one. So listen, I want to share something because this is Jackie's first time watching this. Jackie, there are 29 of these, and I swear every one of them gets better and better. If you start from prequel, it's where Joe Biden talks about his legs and his hairy legs. That's where I got the idea to do the whole thing. And I want to play you something that we all can gather on, whether you like Joe Biden or not, because this is more about President Xi. There's a few things I've come up with on the show you're going to learn about Jackie. President Xi is President Xi-hole. He's a Xi-hole. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to meet him at Tiananmen Square, and I'm going to call him a Xi-hole. Right to it. What, Melania? I'm sorry, Melania has a question. Hold on. Don't, you set it to 350. That's right. And after it preheats, you put in my steak. That's right. Did you put a lot of lemon butter on it with the sauces and all that? You did good. You're learning. Slovenian people, you have to give them a little extra. You give them an inch, they take a mile. You tell her to bake a steak, and she's like, do I put it on 340 or 360? Put it on 350. So let's get to it, really. This is episode 11 of the Donald Trump Show. Old Hammerlin is going to maybe possibly make an appearance still. I'm not sure, because Jackie is still hasn't but Hammer. Anyway, let's see. This is episode 11 of the Donald Trump Show. President Xi-hole. Here we go.
Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Donald J. Trump joins us to talk about President Xi.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me on the next episode of the Donald Trump Show. I believe this is episode 11. Unbelievable. I think this episode has to be about President Xi-hole. Look, I got a problem with the Xi-hole. He's out there delivering Fluhan all over the world. Everybody's blaming Trump, but the only person to blame is President Xi-hole. But no matter what I say, they don't believe me. It's a weird world we're living in right now. It's either Trump or not Trump. Nobody's talking about the issues. What does Trump think about abortion? What does Biden think about? Well, let's be honest, Biden doesn't think about anything. But if he was to think about something, what would it be? Maybe, did I put underwear on this morning? Did I change my pants? Did I poop my pants? I don't know. These are maybe questions that Sleep Sofa Joe asks himself. But look, let's see if we have any clips for today. Do we have anything? Here we go.
世界卫生组织总干事先生
You guys couldn't get the subtitled version? I mean, what the hell? Where's my translator? God almighty. All right, I guess I'm going to have to respond and pretend I know what the hell he's talking about. Let's get back to it.
各位代表
Good day to you too, Xi-hole.
首先
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was a good movie, but what does that have to do with anything?
我认为
Close, it's Dufresne, Andy Dufresne. I think he's trying to say the character's name from Shawshank.
在人类抗击新冠肺炎疫情的关键时刻
I'm not really sure who Kwame Shakur is. It may be Tupac's son.
突发事件
Oh, it is. Well, I have one question for you, Xi-hole. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell the world what was going on? We could have done something about it. You know we call you a Xi-hole, right?
举行这次世卫大会
Look, you brought it upon yourself. I can't control your actions, Xi. We only come up with nicknames for people based on their actions, and you've been a Xi-hole. I'm sorry.
具有
You should be Xi-hole.
十分重要的意义
All right, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't understand him.
人类正在经历第二次世界大战结束以来
I'm not sure I appreciate your tone.
全球
What did you say to me?
新冠肺炎疫情突如其来。
Okay, look, I need a translator. I can't freaking do this without a translator. I just can't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He keeps saying things. It sounds like he's insulting the drummer.
最严重的
See? That's exactly what he's doing. He just said it. Ziyunda.
公共卫生
He said invasion. They invaded us with coronavirus.
现在已经波及
I'll tell you what, G-Hole, if you ever speak to me like that again, I'm gonna trump you right in the face. Anyway, look, that's about enough for today's episode of the Donald Trump Show. Remember that President G is now President G-Hole. Sleep Sofa Joe is probably taking a nap right now, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump Show. Have a good night.
It's Hammerlin Jameson, and it's hammer time. That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right. It's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam. Thank you, man. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night. Hammerlin Jameson. I'm here to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news. Look, it was debate night. Old Hammerlin was unseen. I was there in the crowd tonight while Mike Pence trounced Chameleon. Look, bottom line is she looked like she was a scared dog in the corner. Mike Pence looked like the master with the whip. He's like, hey, lion, get over there in the corner. You don't know what you're doing. You're killing people. You put a lot of people in jail. And you're just going to push the sleep sofa down the stairs, and then you're going to take over as president. Look, we don't want you. It was unanimous. You got 0.5% of the vote when you were trying to be president. Look, Hammerlin's here to just rip the lid off the fake news. Okay, look, bottom line. I had a drinking problem back in the 90s. I was working at NBC. I was on the front desk there. And the anchor came over with the storyline. Hey, Hammer Jam, what do you think about that? It was kind of a bad moment for old Hammer. I was on a bit of a fit. Jameson's my last name. All right. And my family distillery of Jameson, they kind of keep me stacked. So I was there on scene, had a bad week. And they said, hey, old Hammer, what do you think? And I was like, and they're like, old Hammer, what are you doing over there? I was like, look, I'm dropping the lid off the fake news. And the worst part is that I had like a Mexican pizza out on the table. And when they said old Hammer, my face went into the old Mexican pizza. So I had a little bit of guacamole right here on the side and some sour cream right over on this side over there. So I'm looking at him like, look, old Hammer says it's going to be rain. It's going to be rainy tomorrow. And it looks like we may have a little guacamole coming through the sky. It didn't go well for old Hammer. They actually threw me out of the building. They threw me out of the old building right afterwards. And old Hammer has been on the road ever since, just in a bottle from Jameson. Until I met Mark. He said, hey, look, you could use the show. Build yourself a platform back to getting a job again, old Hammer Jammer. And so, look, I'm here on Hammer Time to drop the hammer, rip the lid off the fake news, and just remind you that there's a lot of fake news. I'm not sure if you realize it, but there is a president of the United States who's been treated like a villain since before he was even a president of the United States. Didn't even have a day to do a job before they called him a villain. And they've called him a villain every day since. I think 12 or 14 or 16 hours after he was president of the United States, they said, hey, the impeachment process starts. Really? What did he do? Oh, he was elected. That's right, he was elected because he's a guy from the outside coming to drain the friggin' swamp. Look, I'm dropping the hammer, ripping the lid off the fake news. If you look at the man's campaign strategy for 2016, he basically accomplished every single frickin' thing, except maybe the infrastructure, which is what they talk about now because they can't talk about anything else. He did it all. did it all. Bottom line, old Hammer Jam. I just wanted to say hello very quickly to our newest subscribers on the program. One of them being Jackie Welsh. We're going to head over to the newest Donald Trump episode, which is basically, I don't even know which one we're going to play. I got to get into a bottle.
Hammer,
hold on a second. Hammer is going to switch it up. Switching it up for you, old Hammer Jam. So, old Hammer's going to give you an introduction to a very funny episode. This is called the Great Wall of Trump. Here we go. It's supposed to start, Kato. Old Hammer Jam. Look, I'm ripping the lid off the fake news. See you tomorrow. Old Hammer Jam. Have a good evening.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with episode 9 of the Donald Trump Show, The Great Wall of Trump.
Thank you very much for joining me. Episode 9 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to get into it today. I've got a lot to share with you. Border wall. Everybody's always saying, Trump, when are you going to build the border wall? We're building the wall. But they gave me such a hard time. Such a hard time.
The President of the United States, having failed to get Mexico to pay for his ineffective, unnecessary border wall.
We'll get back to Schumer and Pelosi after some other clips. I think you guys may like these others, and we'll put it all into perspective. It's Trump Show. I'm just going to show you how other presidents felt about immigration.
The bill before us will certainly do some good.
Well, let's start with that. He says he wants to do some good. Let's see what's next.
It will authorize some badly needed funding for better fences and better security along our borders.
Holy cow. Obama wanted to put up a fence. Nobody cares. I want to build a wall stronger. They have a problem with that. We're talking Three Little Pigs, people. He wants to use a fence. I'm talking about a wall that the big bad wolf can't blow down.
The fence is now basically...
Oh,
hold on. We got to go back.
5 years out of that fence.
I can't let that happen.
That the big bad wolf can't blow down.
The fence is now basically complete.
Wow, Barack, you got 5 years out of that fence. Good job. We had to start building an actual wall because what you did was crap.
Maybe they'll need a moat.
Or maybe they'll need a wall.
Maybe they want alligators in the moat.
Now that one I have to give Barack. That was hilarious. Still, I'll take the wall.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country.
Bill Clinton says illegal aliens and everybody applauds and they get behind him. But Trump does, and they call him a xenophobe and a racist.
The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers.
You see, they're always with you when they need the vote. But as soon as they get in office, they turn on you. Get used to it, people. It's the way it's always been with the Democrats.
That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more.
Can you believe that?
By deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before.
Maybe I should hire Bill to say his words / my words on the campaign trail.
I voted for a fence. I voted unlike most Democrats, some of you won't like it. I voted for 700-mile fence.
Wait, Sleep Sofa Joe voted for a fence too?
Let me tell you something, folks. People are driving across that border with tons, hear me, of everything from byproducts from methamphetamine to cocaine to heroin.
And listening to Sleep Sofa talk about the same issues I have with illegal aliens is just kind of laughable.
It's all coming up through corrupt Mexico.
Joe Biden mentions the drugs. He mentions the illegal aliens coming across the border. And he wants 700 miles of fence. No problem. He's not a xenophobe. He's not a racist. You call Trump whatever you want. That's the problem. You guys just make up your fake news. What do we have next? Anything left?
Former presidents have said to him that they wish that they had built a wall. Do you recall President Obama ever saying that?
Come on.
Bumbling Biden. At it again. Look, guys, you could tell it's a double talk situation with Biden. Everybody before me wanted a wall. Remember when Schumer said ineffective wall?
Construction of a 630-mile border fence create a significant barrier to illegal immigration on our southern land border.
So let me get this straight. In 2009, a fence is significant, but in 2020, a wall is ineffective? Really? Everybody before me wanted a wall. Trump gets it done.
Trump gets it all done, people. Oh my goodness. So that was the Great Wall of Trump. Now, what I want to do is show you another amazing thing. This is episode 7. Okay, so guys, I'm kind of jumping around for you tonight. There is an episode from 4 or 5 days ago where I play all these back to back, all the way from prequel all the way. But episode 7 has a special place in my heart because it's when I start going downhill and destroying Joe Biden's actual existence. And I want to show it to you because he actually calls Barack Obama rap rock. Check this out.
Amarilyn Jameson live with you from the studio. We go to Donald Trump with episode 7 of the Donald Trump Show, Riding Biden.
Thank you very much for joining me on episode 7 of the Donald Trump Show. We're going to get right into it today. I've got a lot more on Sleep Sofa Joe. That's right, we're calling him Bumbling Biden as well now. So let's get into it. What do we got? First clip of the show.
You gotta, I mean, we gotta reassure, look, here, my message to everybody I talk to is we're gonna get through this.
Are you sure, Joe? It looks like you can't even get through a sentence.
We provide a Medicare option. That's exactly what Rap Rock and I talked about in the beginning.
I'm sorry, did he just call Barack Rap Rock? I didn't realize he had a pet name for Barack Obama. Hey, Rap Rock, let's get together and go and talk about that foreign policy. Hey, Rap Rock, you want to get together and play some basketball? Hey, Rap Rock, could you make me a PB&J? Absolutely hilarious.
I made a mistake. I said it 14 years ago. I trusted George Bush to keep his word. He said he was not going to go into Iraq.
This is when it gets really interesting. You ready?
Only way we're going to get rid of Saddam Hussein. And it's going to require guys like you in uniform to be back on foot in the desert taking taking Saddam down.
Wait, I'm sorry, but didn't you just say that you were against the war, Sleep Sofa? I think he's losing his memory again.
From the moment shock and awe started, from that moment, I was opposed to the effort and I was outspoken.
Let's take a look at Outspoken Joe. That's maybe his news. Maybe we'll call him Outspoken Joe if it's good. Let's see.
Some of my own party have said that it was a mistake to go to Iraq in the first place. But the cost of not acting against Saddam, I think, would have been much greater. The President of the United States is a bold leader, and he is popular.
No, after that clip, that's it. We're going to call him Backtrack Biden. That's right. He backtracks. He said that he didn't support the war, that he's talking about George Bush like they're best friends. I'm not sure what's true with Sleep Sofa Joe.
When I marched in the civil rights movement, I marched with tens of thousands of others to change attitudes. And we changed attitudes.
When I was about the age of the guy standing over there, I got involved in the civil rights movement.
And now, the truth.
I was not an activist. I was not out marching. I was not down in Selma. I was not anywhere else.
Okay, so basically, Sleep Sofa Joe never did any actual protesting, although he's been campaigning on it for his entire career.
The first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom 2/3 of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class.
Look, I really want you to pay attention to the detail in this video right here.
I think
I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect.
I'm pretty sure that your IQ is a moving number, Sleep Sofa.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship.
So let's get to the truth.
Senator Joseph Biden may have more explaining to do. The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
And in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the International Moot Court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
I gotta say one thing.
Look, the facts are Sleep Sofa Joe was a terrible student.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class.
He didn't?
That he does not have 3 degrees from college.
He doesn't?
And that he was not named Outstanding Political Science Student in college.
Really?
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. Back then, I guess they didn't fact check you in real time. That must have been a couple weeks later. So funny.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
Sleep Sofa Joe makes up things. Bumbling Biden. Did you hear him bumble there? He's a bumbler. Bumbling Biden strikes again.
I'm trying to see if I can add to this message here. Try to see if that works real quick. Let's see. I put that up there. See if that one works. I think that should be it. Isn't it Real Talk Mark? I'm pretty sure the Venmo's Real Talk Mark. And the other one is paypal.me/MarkPires Real Talk. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to drop another one on. I don't know how to put them underneath each other. I was trying to do that, Kyle. Anyway, I really appreciate the help on that. And all donations are totally appreciated. But yeah, now that you think about that, it's funny. Let me make sure that I'm on the... Let's see. It says my thing is @RealTalkMark. Capital R, capital T, capital M, but I don't know if it has to be capital R, capital T, capital M. Anyway, let's try this. I'm going to put on another episode for you. This is the episode where we kind of showed Nancy Pelosi's side. Check this out, guys. This is called Don't Drink the Poison. Nancy Pelosi.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with episode 3 of the Donald Trump Show. Nancy Pelosi. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
I want to thank you for joining me on episode 3 of the Donald J. Trump Show. Today, we talk about poison. That's right. Don't drink the poison. It's going to kill many people more than coronavirus. Yeah, poison. That's right. Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some people don't know that we do call her poison. Let's take a look at this clip here. I want you to hear what she has to say.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear.
Let's be honest, Nancy, you know nothing about politics. And wrap-up smear? Really? That's what you've been doing to me? Sounds like something you got from your OBGYN. But whatever.
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
I'm sorry, Nancy, can you say that one more time? What was that?
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
Look, she's creating fake news. She told the reporters, you create a story. Let's get back to this clip.
And then you write it.
Can you freaking believe this?
And they'll say, see, it's reported in the press that this, and this. So they have that validation that the press reported the smear.
You write the story after we report the falsehoods, and it becomes a validated story by the news, by you, the fake news garbage.
It's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Also, when she says merchandising it, who is she, Mel Brooks from Spaceballs?
Spacebar's the flamethrower. Yeah, okay, Pelosi, whatever.
Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. It's a tactic. And it's self-evident.
You see there, she says it's self-evident because we've been doing it to Trump since he came down the escalator. Well, I have to tell you that I'm happy that I found out about this poison. Now I could put all of my efforts towards taking you down to Chinatown. That's right. We will drain Pelosi and Schumer from the swamp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the Pelosi episode. I absolutely love that episode. Jackie, thank you so much for your support. It's been unbelievable. Like I said, I've never had support before, guys. I just love you, and I'm here to put on a show every single day of my life. But my plan is to come here and be here with you all the time. So when you do this, it actually gives me more confidence to make the move and then just figure out a way. I think that real estate thing is the way to do it. I want to play you guys something that I think is kind of silly. The SCOTUS thing. Do you guys remember what happened with the pick? And everybody was like,